everyone. It's good to see you. Are you guys excited? Are you excited as I am? Because I sure am excited. Hello. Late. I'm not late. I was so on time. This time, you guys should be proud of me. I was so on time. I like even did, you know how like it takes a second for you have to put start streaming, and then it takes a few minutes, and then you can go live. I even did it early. Yeah, that's right. Hello everyone. Hi True. Hello Delta. Hello Jay. Sorry I abandoned you yesterday. I was occupied for 6 hours. It's okay. If you ever want to abandon me for my wife Fifi, I fully give you permission. Greetings. Hello Captain. Hi this. Hi Adi, my wifey. Mwah. Love you baby girl. Hello Lauren. Mr. Radios. Hello Vigio. Hello. Hello Human. Hello Pinesat. Oh my god. Pinesat. I'm a big fan. Oh my goodness. And everybody, let's give a round of applause for Bullist who did well on their exam. Woohoo! Woohoo! So when the exam is marked and we get the grades back, we're gonna be expecting full marks from Bullist. Hello Giggity! Woo! Hello Duke. Hello. Duke of Torpedoes and Jace with Spades. I just realized your names have like a similar naming scheme. Hi Fifi, there's my wifey. Love her. Mama. Hi Colin. Hello. Oh, whoa. And I think that's everybody. Hello. Rina's okay with NTR as long as it's Fifi. I'm okay with anything as long as it's Fifi. Fifi could shoot me dead and walk all over my body. I would say, thank you, miss. Can I have another? Yeah. Stow, yeah. So, we're from offland. Of land? I can't read. A special occasion. 1 month Reno had to stay. 1 month Reno. It's true. No, it is okay. If you ever wanna, if anybody wants to, everyone wants to ditch me for Fifi, I'm okay with it because she's my beloved wife and I wish the best for her. Offland. What, you thought we were different people? It's all actually me on 20 different accounts. Holy shit, that's crazy. Whoa, wait a second. Oh no, don't say that out loud. I need culpable deniability when YouTube deletes my account for botting. But yeah, we're all here for a very special occasion today. Today is my cover release. Woo! You know, normally I don't know if I'd be so hyped or like, no, I would be hyped for every cover release because it's like a big project. Like every time you see a VTuber or a V-singer or Utaite, whatever, release a cover, it's actually a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work. And it takes months of effort because it's like a whole ass project. So like this cover, I've been working on it since last year. Because, let me get my alt real quick, so true. Hi, Bullis, not my other. Hey, wait a second. Yeah, I've been working on it since last year. So usually the process for covers goes, will be stellar, echo. Yep, since last year. Yeah, cause okay, so usually the process goes for cover. You choose a song, you find the instrumental, you practice it, you record the vocals, and if you don't know how to do harmonies, like me, you don't know how to make harmonies, you commission someone to write harmonies for you. Or to copy the harmonies from the original song, and then you record your harms, and then you send it to your mixer, and then they work on it for a few weeks. Some of them can maybe take like a month or more, depending. Hey Duke, this isn't Bull's alt. I subbed on my alt. You know what? I'll take another sub. I don't give a shit. You guys subbed to me on all your alts. Don't listen, Mr. YouTube. Yeah, anyway, so you send it to the mixer who can take a few weeks or a month, and then after that, you send it, and during this time, you should also be doing your art, or like commission someone to do art. I'm very cheap, so I try to do the art myself all the time, and then you send the art and the mix to your video person, and the video person, they take at least usually a month, I think, to do the video, and that's like an average time because they have to do so much. They have to storyboard, they have to do the art, they have to do motion graphics, they have to do animation sometimes they're doing tweening, they gotta do kinetic typography, is that what's called? And all of that, and then so that means that sometimes covers can take like, if you have the fastest people in the world, maybe it'll take like 2 months, maybe. And in my case, I wanted to do an English version because, I don't know, I just like writing lyrics. Also, I did an English lyric because the English version because I don't think if I tried to sing a Japanese version exactly how Soisei did it, I think that the comparison would be the Thief of Joy. Nobody can compare to Soisei's original, I think. So I wanted to differentiate it by doing an English version, so it wouldn't be like a direct comparison, and like so that my cover would be a little bit unique. Let's see. My alt account is dead right now because I was busy. I'll resurrect him once I get back from Los Angeles. After AX, right? No, I'm joking. I unironically have 64 alt Google accounts. You sure? I'm afraid that would actually flame me, I think. 64 alts? How many times have you gotten banned or blocked from a streamer's chat? What the heck happened, Duke? You don't need a phone number if you can make a Gmail account on mobile. That's crazy. Please, why would you hurt me like this after AX? Or you could stay for AX. Just kidding. I don't think I would never wish AX on anybody. Yes, you do if you do it too many times. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I would not wish AX on anybody. I have been to AX, I think, 2 or 3 times now. By the way, Anime Expo, biggest anime convention in Los Angeles, it always happens around the 4th of July. I think it is a hellscape. I've attended as both an artist and also as an attendee, and as a helper. It is a hellscape. The lines go so long, and then you're in the sun, and then often, almost yearly, I would say, somebody faints and gets knocked out. I have 0 bans, just rotate a bunch of free trials. Oh, interesting, interesting. You're one of those people, like, do you do credit card churning too? AX is the bad place. AX is the bad place. Do not go to AX. AX is a horrible place. The lines are so long, like I said, and then it's really hot. And how is it to this day? The convention has been running for, I think it must be at least a decade now. And how is it that they're still so bad at line management? How is that the case? How is it possible that they're still so bad at line management, huh? Because it's not like you don't know this is going to happen. It's not like you don't know Los Angeles is a hot place. And yet, still. And the traffic is so bad around the convention center. And inside the convention center is even worse. They definitely, like, have way too many people. If you ever see those pictures, if you've ever seen those tweets where it's like, oh, if I ever get AX FOMO, I just look at these pictures. And the lobby is stuffed to the max. That's not an exaggeration. That's just the lobby on average. And people, you know, and it comes to the usual convention problems. People don't shower. People are too close to each other. And also, even if you do shower and you are really active with your hygiene, you're just really close to people and it's really hot all the time. So you will smell people. And you also will maybe get con flu. Which, if people don't know, con flu is like, I don't know what it actually is, but it's like a mixture of all of that bacteria and germs and like just bad hygienic practices at the convention, just like makes into like a petri dish of awful. So you will get some weird disease. The fainters are weak. Well, I don't faint actually. I've not fainted at convention, but it is a bad time. I wasn't even a heat casualty rucking in 101. I only saw a few mirages. Oh my god, so strong. I'm going to a not anime convention next month. Oh, that's fun. I mean, I don't think I've ever been to a not anime convention. I guess I've been to like comic conventions, but they always had like an anime section for it too. I want to go to AX at least once, even if it sucks. Yeah, exactly. I think everybody should go once, exactly one time to AX, and then never again. Though there are a lot of English. Ooh. Let's not forget about the AfterCon. Oh, wow. Back when I was helping organize it with me, too. What do you mean AfterCon? Don't you mean during the con, too? Hi, Kamibukuro. Game VAs. Yeah. I think, that's usually like any convention, they usually at least get some of the English VAs. They don't just have them after the con. They have them during the con, before the con. I think they have all these Craigslist ads for them. I'm not gonna say what they are, but, you know. And then the drama and all of the crimes happening. Amelie is gonna be at this con. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. And oh my god, yeah, and the people stealing stuff around Artist Alley, and then people stealing people's belongings when they're not looking, and then people ruining people's like extremely well-made cosplays because they're silly. Like people who have really nice cosplays, and people will I stop saying the word people. And then they'll like glomp them or something, or they'll give them a hug, or they'll like be not careful and they'll break their wings or shit. It's just there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not even into anime, just farming games. That's me. Actually, I'm also into anime, but I don't actually watch anime much these days, to be honest. I sometimes feel like I'm a fake anime fan, because I'm always like, oh, I love anime, haha! But then the last thing I watched was Freeren, and that's only because everybody else was talking about it. Outside of Freeren, I don't know what else I watched. That's probably during the con as well. However, generally they were after it closed for the day. Big problem because there's no age verification. Yep, real sketchy. Think you're a fake anime fan? I haven't seen a new hype anime in years. By the time I saw a new anime, it was nothing but blinding. I want to go to a Kawasayu and bring my grandparents. You should. Bring your grandparents. Actually, don't bring your grandparents. They might die. They'll get a heart attack at all the messed up stuff they're seeing. I never watched anime. Whoa. It's like that Way of the House Husband panel where they're like, I've stopped smoking for a year. Yeah, well, I haven't touched a cigarette in a month. And the last guy's like, I've never smoked. That's you. What if they are cultured? If your grandparents are cultured, then you wouldn't be born. Because they would never conceive. There's also one kind of help, which is buy the box. A bunch of people decide it's a great idea. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Definitely gonna get arrested. Ouch. No, I'm joking. Anime fans get they have lots of game. Some last Airbender VAs. Oh, is Dante Bosco? I'm saying that wrong, probably. Dante Bosco gonna be there? Oh my god. 14 minutes, I think. 14 minutes! Wow. Is it 14 minutes? 13 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. I got into VTubers during the slime stream yesterday. You just... You just got into VTubers and slime stream yesterday? Yeah? Yeah? New person I've never seen in my life? Maybe. I don't know if I like VTubers or this channel. Oh my god. What if... You know, it's definitely just this channel, actually. Don't ever look at another VTuber in the eye. Don't look at another VTuber. Don't even try to look at another VTuber stream. Just, like, stay here. Because you definitely only like me and not other VTubers. Yeah, it's also a problem because that specific con was 18+. Woo! I think that... Like, obviously there need to be kid-friendly spaces, but I also think that certain anime conventions just definitely should be 18+ all the time. Because it's just, there are some anime conventions that have a certain vibe, you know? All the time I spend watching anime, I spend watching VTubers. Yeah, it's like exactly the same. It's basically the same thing, Captain. What's your favorite anime? Tell me and I'll just act it out for you. I can act out your favorite anime, and that way you're not missing out on anything. Very interesting, Mr. Black Vulk. Who's that? You're here forever, there's no escape. Exactly! Also, hi, Bovine. I don't think I said hi to you. Yeah, I just watch VTubers now, so no time for anime anymore. Okay, but that means I can't watch V? Oh, you defeated me. It's like when you give a robot a logic problem. Could God create a burrito so large he can't eat it? Oh shit. You can watch Fifi, but she's the only one you guys can NTR me with, okay? Rina does love colonizing, even colonizing fandoms. I do! How did you know? Yeah, no more time for anime unless I do an anime watch along. That's true. I'm gonna make you guys only anime watch along bad animes. We're gonna be watching Ghost Sweeper Mikami. We're gonna be watching Excel Saga. We're gonna be watching what's that anime called? Plastic One-san? Yeah, that's all we're gonna be watching. My favorite anime is Cory in the House. Oh shit, I've actually never watched that. I've actually never watched Cory in the House. Oh hey guys, it's me, Cory, and I'm the President of the United States? I think that's what that show is about. Grandma's flatlining again. Oh no! Oh no, Grandma! Boku no, I'm not gonna say it. Rina says the most random stuff, but somehow fits into the conversation. You guys are baiting me to say the weirdest stuff, okay? Go back on my main. Okay, goodbye, stranger who I've never seen before in my life. Can you watch Charge Man Ken? What's that? What's that? Is that if it's a hentai, don't tell me. My favorite anime is Friends. Oh, Friends I could do. Hey Chandler, I just went on the weirdest date. Yeah, what's up, Ross? She told me she was a vegan. Oh, yeah, and what's that? So what does that mean? Like, she's like anti-guns? No, Chandler, you did graduate school, right? Ha 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 ha! Laugh track. Yeah, Rina, that's me. Get Rina getting NTR'd by Fee Art when when we hit 100,000 subs. Thank you. I love Full House Greek anime. Oh god. I'm Mary Kate, and and I'm Ashley Olsen. But we're two children who play the same role because children cannot be on the set for more than 8 hours in Hollywood, so we just switch and play the same role. I'm the dad. I'm the moral center of the show. I don't know. I don't know. Why? I told you guys I don't watch anime. Doesn't mean I watch a lot of real people's shows. Rina found angles NTR Doge. I don't give it a pumping heart. Charge Man Ken is the best bad anime. Each episode 6 minutes. Ah, that sounds good. Sounds like Mayane-boo. Jace just gave me an idea. Duke, don't use your powers for evil. You're just coming up with this. In my brain. It's from my butt. Did Discord die? Is it die? I don't think it's die. Is it? My second favorite anime is King of the Hill. Damn it, Bobby. What are they teaching you in school these days, Bobby? But Dad, I love Usada Pecora. She has like a funny laugh. Damn it, Bobby. I think that was pretty good, actually. I think of all of my impressions of the anime, that was the best one so far. Rina, you know your own TV show. That's what I've been saying. Can you guys petition Ponsan to give me my own TV show? I've been trying to petition him for years. Average supernatural episode? Go? Okay. Carry on my wayward son. Last time on Supernatural, we have to kill this angel. Shit. What was your name? Jared Padalecki. But Dean. I found this ancient book talking about how there's a ceremony and a ritual from the ancient Mayans. We just killed the devil. And that was a flashback. That's cute. Thank you. My third favorite anime is... I can't do that one. Oh, we're all out of time for doing anime impressions. Sorry. Ghost Stories dub? Oh, Keiichiro. Ah! You forgot the part where he drops the gun for the more billionth time. So true. Oh my god, 7 minutes? Can I count? Should we switch the screen? Let's switch to the gaming screen and then pretend that I have set this all up. Yeah! Well, I'm so tiny here. Whoa, I'm so tiny. Let's say... Okay. This. Whoa, it's so big. Okay, hold on. Let's fix this aspect ratio a tiny bit. Is that good? That seems about right. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit small still. Dun 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 dun. Na 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 na, the illusion. Da na 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 na. Da na na na, ever higher. But I flew too high. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Finna watch Higer Trashy when they riz. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Jace. I'm gonna give you back some of your brain cells. I'm sorry. I've taken too many brain cells for you to have written that sentence. I'm so sorry. Here, have some back. Have some back. Buenos dias, Ria. It's me, Funtime Freddy. I'm watching Naruto and Sasuke versus Madara Uchiha. Hello, Mr. Fazbear. Welcome to the stream. Well, now you're watching Rina. Haha. But good stuff. I hope that they defeat that nasty Madara. Also, I'm so doing that art now. It's definitely not too. I can't. I had no response to it. That's what she said. I'm gonna assume that was a sex joke. Ha ha ha! Higa Trashy no Naku Koro Riz. I hate this title. Rina, pre-stream ritual. Ascend into an angel. I become an impressionist. I charge the brain cell sucker. I print the visual contracts. Why does that sound like me using some sort of cursed jutsu or something. Like I have to recite all of that in order to use my powers on you guys. Can you do an impression from Boruto? I'm so sorry. I can't do an impression of Boruto Bigio because nobody's ever watched that anime. Actually, I only watched the movie. I did watch the movie. The movie was pretty good. People will argue that Naruto canonically should not be a deadbeat dad. And I say nay. He should be a deadbeat dad. It makes sense because he has had not good father figures in his life. Like, yes, he's had Irika and... Well, Kakashi's actually a bad father figure. He's had Irika, but that's about it. Boruto's the only known. Exactly, right? Mirai Nikki. I want to watch Mirai Nikki. I haven't watched it. So how many pages do you want it to be? I can't answer this legally. Who am I getting NTR'd by? Is it like some sort of mob or like ugly bastard? What's Anyway, if you haven't made it over yet, please go over to the cover page because I will not be streaming the audio. I will be only streaming the video here. So if you want to listen, we'll be looking over at the stream over here. It's pinned, but also here. In 4 minutes. In 4 minutes. Nyan, nyan, nyan. I never watched Boruto, but everyone seems to hate it. Is it Sao levels of bad? I don't know if it's Sao levels of bad. It's just the fact that, like... Glad not late for... Yeah, thanks for coming! You know that one dude with no visible eyes? No, Mr. Mob Man! I think the thing is that Boruto is that the writing is not quite there. It's basically the same case with whenever you know a shonen writer, their series gets really popular, right? And then it blows the heck up, and then they're like, oh no, I plan to finish it with 5 arcs. And then Mr. Shonen Jump is like, actually, you are never allowed to end this manga. You must continue it forever. And they're like, oh no! So Naruto, they did get to end it properly, but the problem is then they were like, Mr. Kishimoto, we love money. Yum yum. We love yummy money. So can you make a new series for us, please? And Kishimoto's like, I guess so. I also love money. And then he made Boruto. But it just does not have the same structural integrity as Naruto. And also because... I think also sometimes the art is janky because they gave it to their assistants to do. Like it's the same way where I think Kishimoto did the general framework for the series, but he is not super involved in the day-to-day. VX chat NTR from Rina perspective. You better have me crying. Well, wait, I can't say that. Anyway, well, so excited for this cover. Do you know the anime Riz Zero Kara Hajimaru Imposter Skibbity? Whoa, I don't know that one. Oh no, it has Sue Beta, right? It stars Sue Beta and it has I can't think of a funny name for Amelia. Yeah. There's like 2 minutes until it previews, but then there's like 2 minute wait time, I think. So I don't know why I'm going so early. That's okay. Give me another anime to do impression of. This is my impression of these are my impressions of my gen mates. Subeda and Rom. It's so true. I love when Subeda says, Ore wa Duke Dennis got phantom tax. Who is Duke Dennis? Am I so out of it now? I don't even know who that is. Let's see. This is my impression of my gen mates. This is how, well, Delta's easy. Delta's very easy. Ore emo. Do an episode of Evangelion. 残酷な鉄のように少年の銀河になれ行動青い I don't know what they say. The angel has seen approached. Blonde girl, send out the new pilot. But they're not quite ready for the... Or then Misato's like, but they're not ready for the... And he's like, did I stutter, bitch? And she's like, okay. And then they go summon. And then it's, oh no, it's Shinji's classmate. It's Shinji's classmate, Takaro. And Takaro is like, he's in the suit. And he's like... And Shinji doesn't know that Takaro is the next pilot. Oh my god, it's starting. Okay. Shinji doesn't know that it's Takaro. And then should I unmute it? Oh god, it's so loud, but you guys can't hear it. And then Takaro goes, and then he goes into the robot, and he's like, "Whoa, I'm so excited to be an Ava pilot!" And then Shinji is like emo in his room or something. I guess he's like been locked in his room for the 5th week in a row. And then you see Rei sitting outside of his door, just like she lives there. And then Misato walks over to dinner. She's like, "He still hasn't come out yet, huh?" And then Rei is like shakes her head because she doesn't speak. That was so detailed. You told me to do an episode of Ava. I am nothing if not a perfectionist. I am nothing if not an overstriver. I had that shit on full blast, Rina. You stand no chance against your cover. Yeah, amazing. That's how I should be. Oh my god, 1 minute left. 1 minute! Touchdown! Oh my god, why is the premiere so loud? I don't know. Turn it down. Also, the audio is very loud. You might want to turn, as a warning, you guys might want to turn down the audio a little bit. I think it's gonna blast your ears. And you know, that's good actually. If it blasts your ears and you don't hear the rest of the video, then maybe it'll be good. Because you'll just watch it and be like, whoa, I think it must have been really good singing. I couldn't hear the rest of it, but I imagine it must have been good. And my countdown sound! I love you guys. Bon voyage. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Far exceeding my expectations. Yay! That's what I like to hear. I like to hear when people underestimate people underestimate me and I far exceed their expectations. Let's go! I think I might be in love with you after that one time. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, you guys should all be in love with me. I mean, stop. Don't be parasocial. Oh, stellar indeed. Yay! I'm gonna be looping this for the next week. That was yay! I'm so glad. Thank you guys so much. I'm just happy to finally be. Let's can I loop this in the background? Will it yell at me? Like at I might get DMCA'd. I play this in the background repeatedly. Let's just listen to kawaii music. Yeah, let's listen to kawaii music. My fan page should have kawaii music for us to not be a DMCA'd. What's this? Okay, this kawaii. It's so good, wifey! Thank you! Thank you for your support! Rina's looking very stellar today. It's good to see you guys! You can finally relax. I know. I like, it was, stellar, thank you! Reevaluate my life choices. No! I can't wait to hear your first cover, Jace. I have heard good things about your singing. Hehe. And I have heard some of your singing. Hehe. Got him. Let me see. I can open... What's this? Yeah. I can show you guys the art properly now. This is the art I drew. It wasn't even that good, but... Baka. I won't even listen to more of it later. More like astronauts. More like astronauts. Got him. Sour Cell. Let's go, yeah! Chat, what do we tell her that don't shut up. I heard you're so good at singing, okay? Yeah, I saw the description art by Rina. I said, woo, yeah. This is the art I drew for it. I'm kind of bad though, because I only gave my video artist one art. I should give them more art. Whoa. This me. I drew this way before debut. Yeah. Yeah, so I wrote the lyrics too. You had an idea, but the execution with that pun was a solid one. I'll workshop it, and then I'll have a whole routine for you guys. Multi-talented winner. Thank you! That's so sweet. But yeah, I'm really excited that's finally out. I started working on this last year. You know, I actually started work. I like the writing of this. Thank you! The artist like, thank you! Yay! I'm actually not, I'm not very good at paint. Or I'm not, this isn't me being like, oh my god, I'm not really good at painting, praise me. No, I don't paint that much, but I was pretty happy with this piece because I was like, it came out, basically, art is basically you have an idea in your mind, and then the how good the piece is how closely you're able to take that idea in your mind and put it to paper. So this was pretty close to my mind, what I wanted to draw, so I'm very happy. Moshi's so talented, great artist and a great singer. Oh my god, stop, Captain, what the heck? Oh my god, I'm gonna blush. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, even Delta's saying nice things to me. That's crazy. Very good job. Thank you, Lauren! No, I get it. It's really hard to be proud of your own work sometimes. Oh, thank you. Dressing very good, the elegance and emotion. Thank you. I thought Rina was more Piton. I'll be real. Do I look Piton? I feel like I look pretty. You can even tell. Like here? I feel like, look. I have a something, you know? You know what though? Not gonna lie. Yeah, I have some good physics. I did say though, today's your dates have to be even though you're knowing. Yes! Yeah! Not gonna lie though, look at what? So rude! No, I did say, I think I said this before a while ago in another stream. I said that I think that my boobs, I think that I should get a bit of an upgrade. So whenever I draw myself in art, I always give myself really big boobs. Just so you guys wait for my 2.0. I'm gonna have gigantic bulbies. Aloha, Rina. You're an idol now, I hear. Oh my god, Okami. Yeah, what do you mean? I've always been an idol. I've been your say-so idol from heaven. Haha. Teehee. DreamWorks face. Oh my god, I'm just so glad that's finally out. Rina pads her chest. I don't pad my chest, okay? It can't be helped that my mom bought me padded bras, okay? I thought that was normal, and then I realized it wasn't normal. You know how flat you have to be that your parents buy you stuffed like padded bras because they don't. I still have no idea how the red strings over your corset are supposed to work. Me either. Me either, buddy. One day, reference sheet. One day. Guys, let's get Stella by Rina Astera to 1K. Before the end of the day, you're crazy. Arthur Failures Assemble? Who is that? Who's Arthur Failures? Is that a combination of our fans? Increase the bust size incrementally with each piece. You're so right. And by the end, I'll have even bigger Fifis than Fifi has. But yeah, let's see. I started working on this. So I actually started working on the lyrics for the Stellar Star cover before I even joined OshiLink, not gonna lie. Because I wanted to do an English version of Stellar Star. Because I like writing lyrics for fun, and I was looking at a lot of the English Stellar covers, and I was like, oh, these are really cool, but I'd love to give my own interpretation. So I started writing the lyrics just for fun. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to even record the cover. At that point, I was just writing the lyrics. And for me, I really like Soisei because she kind of reminds me a bit of myself. Not in like a, whoa, I am like a multi-talented singing sensation. I mean, we're like, because everybody knows Soisei's story. Soisei from Hololive, the original singer of Stellar. She was, she was basically a failed idol at first because she was applying to a lot of idol places. And then she was applying a lot to companies, like VTuber companies, and she was an artist and a singer. She drew and rigged her own model, and designed it. But a lot of companies are saying like, oh, you know, like, we don't need you to do so many different things. We need you to focus on one thing. And I kind of felt like that for a bit too, because I like to try a lot of different things and try a lot of different skills. So then hearing her story really made me feel like I can empathize with that. Because I draw, I like to sing, I like to write, I like to stream sometimes, theoretically. And I know how to do live TV, so I can make models and stuff. But I don't think I'm a really good at any of the stuff, you know? I'm like just kind of okay at a lot of them. And this isn't, again, not fishing for compliments. Like, objectively, I'm not super amazing at any of them, you know? So hearing her song and hearing her stories really, like, resonate with me. Especially when you compare it to, like, Ghost, where she was saying, like, I feel so invisible and nobody's seen me. And then comparing to Stellar, where she's like, you know what? I am actually really awesome. Everybody's nervous, and you know what? Everybody feels like they're not special, but actually we're all special. We have all our talents that we can you know, shine with. Like the one of those hat gets bigger with every like. One of my favorite things that ever happened was in the Wikipedia, the VTuber or whatever. That one person who kept incrementally making Celanis' neck longer with edits until they got caught. Good job in your hard work, Hag. Thank you, jeez! She's just like me, so she was a failed idol. It's true, okay? Wow, the actually thank you, Vigio! Blatantly lying. I'm not super. I'm not lying. Your debut was equal skill diff all the way. Thank you. That's so kind of you say. What the heck? Good singer, good writer, stellar Hag. Oh my god. You know what? For once, I will let you call me Hag. I will take those compliments. Please go fishing for compliments. I am a dumb catfish and I will bite on the hook immediately. Funny story, because I'm actually kind of scared of fishing in real life. I like casting though. Casting's pretty fun. I got distracted again. What was I saying? Anyway, so I really want to like, that's why I wanted to give my own interpretation to the lyrics too. I think Japanese lyrics are so good. But again, I don't want to be compared to Soisei. And even so, like, I still use the original instrumentals because Cover just provides the instrumentals for all their songs in case you want to do a cover. So I was like, hello. But then the way that my mixer, by the way, Jerflow, amazing mixer, and also an amazing singer in his own right. You can find the credits in the video. I should probably show his page, but whatever. He did such a good job. And the way that he mixed and added all these different, like, he adds some artificial harms. There are real harms there too. Or not real harms, sorry, that sounds so bad. There are my vocal harms, and then there's also artificial harms there too. But the way he did it, it ended up making the song sound like give it its own different vibe, you know? Shadow Wizard Money Hag, she loves casting spells. My favorite spell to cast is Testicular Torsion. Also, clearly, are multi-talented. Well, multi-skilled is probably more accurate. Yeah. Multi-skilled. The stuff I've worked on, I don't think... But I don't think... It's funny because I consider art to be my main thing, but I like also... I get bored. You know, this is probably a symptom of my diseases. My mental diseases. Because I can't ever concentrate on one skill at a time. So I like to do, I focus on art most of the time, but then if I do it too much, I get bored and burnt out. And I'll switch to writing, or I'll switch to singing, and then it just cycles through repeatedly until I'm just kind of okay at everything. You've acted my trap card, testicular torsion. Do you know my freaking CEO, Pan-san? He wanted me to make testicular torsion part of my identity. At debut, not on my debut line, but he's like, you should definitely, like... I was like, no. Because I made a joke once about it, and then he's like, I love that. And I was like, no. Yeah, that's true what I'm saying it without riffing. Really? Oh. Testicular torsion. There you go. They're Delta. See, maybe Delta can make part of their identity. But yeah, so I've been working on the lyrics before I joined OshiLink. And then I joined OshiLink and I was like, oh, this would be fun to do. This would be fun to do for a debut cover. But then I recorded the vocals and then I had to JairFlow helped me with the lyrics a bit because I had some issues with that. And then the mixing and everything, it just basically it took really long. And then obviously the MV was delayed because I didn't hand in all the assets on time. So it ended up not being a debut cover. I guess it ended up being a 1-month anniversary cover. Because I did actually, I received the final MV last week. But I was like, oh, we have the original song releasing and Audica releasing a cover. And then also our group collab. I'm like, I'm gonna wait a week. Base CEO. It was a funny joke. It was a funny joke. I'm not gonna be. I've got too many branding issues on. I'm an angel. I'm a rich Ojo-sama. I am a rebellion leader. I'm a capitalist apparently. I'm an anarchist. I can't also be a testicular torsion wizard. That's just not lore compliant. I can't read the last one. Oh no, my chat, it's glitching out. Whoa. But yeah, I'm really happy that it finally came out. And I think, and you guys like it, I think. So I'm really glad. Hopefully you guys will like whatever next projects I have working, because I have a lot of other stuff in progress too. Sorry if you guys don't like English covers. You know what? It's not always me who chooses to do an English cover. Sometimes if you're doing a group cover, this is not referring to anyone specific, but this is actually referring to multiple cases. Sometimes when you're doing a group cover, not everybody wants to sing in Japanese. And so I have to write English lyrics, and that's okay. That's okay if I have to write English lyrics sometimes. But just know there may be a lot more English in the future. No, that could be pretty lore compliant. How could it be lore compliant? Explain. Delta, I'm not talking about you. The funny thing, I'm not actually talking about you. I'm talking about another group I'm in. Also, I love the random spikes of toxicity. They're rare, but that's what makes them special. Is it random spikes? I feel like I'm like 80% toxic. And no, actually no. I'm 70% nice, and then 20% toxic, and then 10% XD random. That's how you get the perfect manic pixie dream girl, you know? You guys like a little. Little does she know we absolutely don't like it. We love it. Jace, aw. I need to find a cutie patootie cinnamon roll to sing Cheering Love with me. That would be so fire. Cheering Love is very cute. It's so cute. But it's really hard to sing. Especially, it goes so fast. It goes so fast. I remember I was trying it, because it's also one of the songs I really like. I was trying it, practicing it, because like, I keep going back and forth if I want to do cover, but I'm like, man, this shit's so fast. How should you get at art, farming, streaming, and all that? Oh my god! I'm good at farming too! Oh my god! Actually, if you were to put me in a garden, I think I would wilt, like a flower. I know my parents used to make me help them with weeding, and I hated it. Because you're sitting in the warm sun, and you have to get gloves, and then the gloves don't fully protect your hands when you're pulling out the weeds, and it's like and you get so burnt. And you might say, Rina, you're a rich Ojo-sama. Why did they make you weed? You have gardeners. Well, they wanted me to weed as a test of character. You know? They think it's good way to build character if you weed your own garden. And I did not like it. Also, I don't really grow plants, but I feel like I probably have a brown thumb. Like if I were to grow anything, it would probably die. My Digimon, I had the Digimon device the other day, not the other day. I guess last month I was using the Digimon device, like the old school one, and both of my Digimon died. They died drowning in their own poop. And I haven't restarted the game since then because I was too sad. Well, I can say the Monogatari tongue twister, so I might as well sing something fast in JP. Hey, let's go. What's the Monogatari tongue twister? How does it go? I swapped the XD random RAR and toxicity percentages free. That's really generous. Holy shit. Saying that I'm only 10% toxic? That's so sweet. Built different and wisdom of years. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take that one. That one I will accept. Talk about warm near me right now. It's like 100 plus degrees. That's awful. I think you're gonna melt. I think your blood is gonna boil. That's insane. What's wrong with the weather? I mean, I can't take care of our kids. I can take care of kids. You guys don't even know, I'm so good at taking care of kids. My niece loves me. I have told her so many lessons that I don't think I should have been telling her about. Not in like the way that like I was telling her these things out of nowhere, but she would ask me stuff. She'll be like, Rina, auntie, what happens after we die? And I'm like, where's your mother? Your mother should be explaining to you the facts of life and death. But I guess me, your underqualified aunt, will explain to you where people go after death. Or she'd be like, oh, auntie, you're an angel? What's an angel? And I'm like, do you know what Christianity is? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay, do you know what religion is? She's like, no. And I'm like, okay, so religion is like, you know, some people believe some things. And then 2 hours later, I'm explaining to her how how King Henry VIII caused the separation of church and state because he wanted to divorce his wife, Catherine of Aragon, so that he could get married to Anne Boleyn, and how divorce didn't exist before then, and shit like that. And she's playing Roblox, and she's like, can you stop telling me? I'm bored now. Black Thumb, Rina Astera, Bounty. 5 million berries. That's really good. I really like that name. The Monogatari tongue twister is... Oh god, let me put on my glasses. I can't read that from here, actually. Let me put on the glasses. Like the baby. Okay. Naname 70などの並びで泣く泣くいななく七半七台難なく並べて長眺め. Oh, that's not super bad. I think I can't say it super fast. But speed of light is pretty fast, but a new star's light has to travel far. Your light will shine up there soon enough. You weren't a failed idol. You're an idol on the rise. Yeah! That's so sweet! What? Did you write that yourself, Okami? Or did you copy that from, like, Walt Whitman or something? How to steal slime. I'm not teaching my niece that. But she might enjoy Slime Rancher. She doesn't play any 2D games, so the fact that Slime Rancher is 3D helps. I never notice just how many details I miss whenever I draw you. The art is so... Oh, thank you! Dude, honestly, there's way too many details. I don't even draw all the details when I draw myself. Like, all these goddamn gold beads. I don't draw these gold beads all the time. This pocket watch, I forget I have it 90% of the time. Maybe that's why I'm always late to streams. There's so many details. I'm not drawing this, my guy. We are not drawing this. Multiple people on debut say I look like a gacha character, and that's true. It's just true. Okami, that's a beautiful way to put it. Right? Beautiful. What happens after we die? Meanwhile, you should have been explaining that drowning in poop is indeed lethal. If my niece is taking life advice from my Tamagotchis, we are so cooked. It's Catherine of Aragon. Aragorn is from Lord of the Rings. Oh. We do a little bit of misinformation out here. Put the last on the Halo as well for peak content. Oh yeah, I didn't put anything on my Halo today. What should we put on here? Nani ga ii? You know what? Whoa, it's so big. Whoa. Is this the content you desired? And every time it comes around to my mouth, I get to have a little sippy. Like, how about the longest Japanese name? What's the longest Japanese name? I need at least another 12.3 years of art progression before I can draw Rina again to my details. Drew, just draw. This is why you should just draw Rina. Just give her a new outfit. That's what I do. Whenever I have a character who I don't like all their clothing, or I just like hate too many details, I just give them a new outfit. I'm like, whoa, casual outfit. Gravity defying wine. It has slide 2D physics too, so it's actually Rina Slurpees. That's for the Patreon. And now I dropped spilled. What is this black magic? It's my testicular torsion magic. Yeah, this is peak content. Never seen. I'm glad. Jugemu? What's that? Did I talk about everything about the cover? I think I talked about it. Rina's jacket is probably split the sides. Is it? Oh, I think it is. Oh, God, I keep knocking over everything on my desk. I had a bag of fries in my room yesterday that I was planning to eat today. It was in a bag. It was a bag of fries in a bag on the floor. Okay. So the bag of fries was on top of a bunch of garbage in the bag on the floor, right? And then afterwards, I left on the floor because I was like, I'm gonna eat these fries later. And then my butler cleaned my room and threw out the entire bag. So now I have no fries. And that's my story. My life is really hard. Yeah, the Patreon dropping on December 32nd. Almost forgot. Exactly. I'll keep that in mind for next time I draw you. I love that. I love getting design outfits. Let's go. I think it is split aside. Let's see. Yeah, if you look at this side, it kind of looks like... So there has, like, the tail, like, the little split at the back, like a butler. And then I imagine it must be split the sides. Oh my God, I forgot that I have, like, 7 million ribbons. There's, like... Not gonna lie, guys. I don't understand how the ribbons work. So I have a bow at the back of my jacket, right? But then it has, like, two... Are the tails from the bow, or are the tails from... Or are the tails from the bow or the tails from the ribbons on my corset? Because you know what else is weird? There's also... Oh, no, I get it now. Okay, I get it now. Okay. So on the back, you see the bottom here? There are two black, like, tails for two black ribbons. I think that's from my head, from my ribbon at the back of my head here. Like this ribbon, I think that's where the tails are from. Is this from the back pink ribbon or red ribbon? I have no idea. We'll never know, maybe. Anyway, Rina doesn't even know how bow works because the maids dress in the morning. It's true. I don't have to worry about any of this shit. The maids just do it for me. Ruh-roh. You're actually shorts. I never noticed. Yeah! I wear little booty shorts. They're cute, right? I do the same. I draw the official outfit, but simply omit the parts with the, oh, this part isn't on thing. Exactly. For my, I finally understood. When I was animating my lore video for my debut, I realized now why animators simplify designs so much. I was like, I have to draw this shit again and again for multiple frames. I'm just not about that life. So that's why I've made a really simplified design. But it made me appreciate, like, animation studios that keep all the designs in way more now. Like KyoAni, the fact that they keep so many of the details, and then they add extra details, and they add extra lines and shit. I'm like, bro, you guys are crazy. It's not Guilty Gear logic. So true. Me looking at Guilty Gear outfits like, the hell is going on? The bows work in the way required to make it look cool. Exactly! Rule of cool! You get it. Oh, it's 101, don't question it. You know, you know what? We just have to worry about the cosplayers. The cosplayers will have to figure out themselves. They're cute. Thank you! Those strings in front of the corset are also so confusing. They really are. Did some of those Korean manga artists are insane? Yeah! Oh my god, the webtoon artists who, like, have to pump out a new chapter every week, and then it's full color. And the line art is mostly clean, and there's so many details. Like, yeah, you can see them taking some, like, cutting some corners with brushes. But that's what you have to do when you're on a tight deadline. Why do you think the Weekly Jump artists always go on hiatus or get sick? It's because of all this bullshit. The animators are working 24/7. Like, actually, though, somebody save the animators at MAPPA. They're not doing well. Details can be quite meditative though to repeat. Some details, I admit, yeah. But dude, if you try animating your extremely detailed gacha character for like 5 seconds with 3 different scenes, you'll want to murder. I know some mangaka can draw panels in like minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. If you ever see like some artists who do live drawing panels when they visit conventions, it's like, whoa, the hell? How you definitely have carpal tunnel. Out of all the details though, somehow I consistently forgot to draw your wings in every drawing. I always have to go back. Don't worry about it. I forget them too. Not gonna lie. The details I forget a lot are the wings and the halo. Only one can exist. The other one I will always forget. I hate drawing Genshin characters, but they look good. They do look good. You know, that's what I was thinking about. Not to shit on Wuwa, Wuthering Waves, but I feel like with HoYoverse, for the most part, their characters, even though they're like, they have like way too many elements, they're like super complex, I feel like sometimes they're balanced pretty decently. At least like you can tell one area is super overcrowded and then other areas are not. But for Wuthering Waves, I feel like some of the characters are really overcrowded, but without a clear intent for where they wanted to put the focus. So I feel like they were just trying to be like, oh, gacha characters, we have to put a lot of stuff. Whereas if you took away like 15% of the character designs, it would look so much better. Most comic artists usually will make brushes for the characters these days. Like, I know most manga artists have eyeball brush. Oh, that's a smart way of doing it. Oh, manga coloring is so good on top of how fast they put it. Yeah, exactly. And then, like, you'll be like, okay, some webtoon artists have, like, multiple... Or manhwa, I guess manhwa, but I'm just gonna call it webtoon generally. Some webtoon artists, they have whole teams, right? Or most of them. They have, like, people who do only the colors, people who do only the backgrounds and stuff. Like, Western comics, like how we have a colorist and a letterer and stuff like that. But then you see sometimes the credit, it's like, one artist. And you're like, are you okay? You're gonna die at 40. Like, actually, you're gonna die really soon. Not because I'm cursing you, but just because this lifestyle is not feasible. With Genshin, you can simplify the details of the design a lot. And still, exactly. I still can't wrap my head around death is the only ending for the villainess. Yeah, it's so insane. The art's so beautiful all the time. And I think that it's one of those regularly serialized ones, right? Like, it's not like there's like, for example, if you look in the manga publishing world, right? You have weeklies, you have bi-weeklies, you have monthlies, you have bi-monthlies, you have quarterlies, you have annuals, right? So if you have like an annual or a quarterly or even a monthly, you're like, okay, this is really, you know, they have plenty of time to work on it, right? Like I remember they did an interview with the Witch Hat Atelier artist at TCAF this year. And the Witch Hat Atelier, I think that was where it was. The artist, I think my understanding is that Witch Hat is a monthly publication. And the person was like detailing the process. They're saying like, okay, so the month starts. I mess around for 20 days and then I realize that, and then my editor calls me like the week before the publication. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm working well. I'm almost done. And then they start the art. And you can only do that if you have like you can only do that if you have a monthly publication at the least. If you had like a weekly publication, no way. If you make weekly publication halfway through the week for the last one, you got to start working on the next one, baby. That ain't carpal tunnel. That's carpal autobahn. Is that a joke? I don't understand. What's autobahn? I'm sorry. I'm illiterate. English is not my first language. Sorry. Also with Wuwa, did you notice how it's always 89% black and white and then a dash? Yeah, which can work. It can work, right? If you have like an accent color to like really draw your attention. But the problem is when all the characters look like that. I heard people say that in early Wuwa, when they were showing concept art, a lot of it was actually more like grim and gothic, and a lot of it was like black and white or like desaturated palettes. And people said that, like, and like that makes a lot of sense because that's way more of a specific design vision they had. But I heard that a lot of people complained that Wuwa it was too grimdark because they were used to Genshin and HoYoverse games, which have a lot more color. So that would explain why it's probably a lot of these characters have this design. And they're like, okay, we gotta make it more like Genshin. And then they add a splash of color, which is unfortunate because we could use another... I think the Genshin like games is like basically becoming a genre as opposed to a style for just HoYoverse. Because you have Wuwa, which was in a similar style. You had Tower of Fantasy, which was in a similar style. And there's another game, I think, that was also released that had similar gameplay to Genshin. I looked at their Twitter before. They don't have a screen tablet. Unwell behavior. I wonder if a lot of Asian artists don't have screen tablets, though, because screen tablets are really large and they take up a lot of space. And I feel like a lot of apartments and living situations are smaller in Asia. Do you have any weapons you'd recommend? Right now I'm addicted to the Greatest Estate Developer. Oh, what's that? I guess it depends on what genre you like. So for me specifically, I have an obsession with villainess and reincarnation manga. So that's kind of like what I can recommend, I guess. Villainess, reincarnation, revenge manga is my jam. Witch Hat, it's so great if people talk about it. The art style is beautiful and soft. I love the art. Not gonna lie, I haven't started Witch Hat yet, but I know that it's one of the things I have to start. It's like it's a trifecta right now, right? Of Free Ren, Dungeon Meshi, and Witch Hat. I gotta start reading Witch Hat. I have to be one of those hipsters who reads Witch Hat before the anime comes out, so I can get my street cred. Yeah, the designs aren't too bad, but it's too much of the same, and they aren't pushing some of the designs for enough. Yeah, I can feel that. Like that design with the higanbana, like the one where it has like the red ribbons and stuff around the white outfit. It looks really pretty, but there's like just something a little bit off. Like if they took away a little bit, it'll look better. Wacom, newest screen tablet is good for that. Actually, it's incredibly thin. Ah, I heard that I think people are mad at Wacom right now, right? Because of all the AI debacle and stuff like that. Also, as an artist who's used tablets for a while, Wacom's tablets are kind of overpriced now, especially for like all these new competitors entering the market. I thought they were mad at Adobe, not Wacom. No, they're mad at Adobe right now, but they've been mad at Wacom for a while because they use AI art in their advertisements for their tablets, which is weird because if you're advertising tablets to artists, like they're not going to use AI probably. But anyway, yeah, like there's so many competitors to Wacom now that like the fact that they think that because they were the brand for for figures, right? People used to like the best figure makers used to be like what, I don't know, like the big brand name ones would be like what, like Kotobukiya or like I don't know, Good Smile maybe. Or what was that other brand? Alter? Yeah, Alter used to have the best figures, the best PVC figures and stuff like that. But the thing is, there are so many other figure makers now that Alter should stop charging a premium for all of their stuff. I'm like, there's so many other people now that you're like, you can't rely on your brand forever. And Wacom had that was the big dog now, but like you have so many people like Huion / Turcom. You have XP Pen, so many other competitors in the market now. That's like, bro, you're a dinosaur now. My tablet takes up half my table. Not sponsored by Huion, but Wacom is too. Exactly. Wacom's way too expensive now. Your tablet takes up half your table. Jesus. Do you have a screen tablet, or is it just a big boy? Wacom used AI in their marketing, is the gist of it. Also, they're incredibly overpriced compared to Huion, XP Pen, and even Apple. Yeah, exactly. Like you all you have is branding. You're like a luxury brand for tablets, but your quality is very similar to other products now. DXR is incredible. Can't wait to see Rina art. Well, apparently the Rina art's gonna be an NTR dojo. So, XP Pen the best right now, in my opinion. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And you know what? I think I might switch to XP Pen for my next one just because they have a pink tablet. I don't have a lot of space in my apartment, but so their tiny little pink tablet's perfect for me. The only reason I want to shell extra money for tablets is touch controls. Yeah. But here's the thing too, is like, to be honest, for a lot of the tablets have touch controls, a lot of the competitors have them too. So like, if you're looking at for one, and you're like, oh, Wacom has the best reputation, I would look elsewhere, man. Wacom is not that good anymore. It's crazy that Apple is a budget option in comparison. I really badly wanted a Apple, what's it called? An iTouch? What is it? No, an iPad with an Apple Pen. The one that everyone was getting at that time because everybody was bringing it around to draw. And I was like, man, that looks so convenient. And then I realized that I didn't have the spare funds for that. I was in trouble with my family at that time. Screen tablets bigger than my actual monitors. You know what? I borrowed my friend's screen tablet for a while, or rather, I babysat it, and I found that my arm was so tired because with a tiny tablet like the one that you just have in front of you, and you like move your arm, it has like way less distance to cover. But with a screen tablet, oh my god, your arm gets an exercise. It's probably better so you don't get carpal tunnel or whatever, but you have to move your whole ass arm across this entire 16-inch or whatever. So my arm got tired so fast. It was definitely an adjustment learning curve. Now what's wrong with that, Rina? What's wrong with the overpriced? Oh, the NTR version. No, I love all the fan art I receive. Well, you just said, my opinion, this is the way of all major brands. You can look at the same Apple. Yeah, it's true. It's true. To be honest, for phones, right? I was on an Apple plan for a long time, and then I switched over to an Android for one generation because I was curious. I was so surprised at how much I liked the Android phone. Because it took a bit of adjusting, obviously, because Apple products are basically like idiot-proof. But the Android was so nice, and the craziest thing to me was how I had that phone for several years, and it was still good as new. It worked as well as it did from the beginning, and it kept up with some of my family's iPhones and stuff, and I was like, wow. But then I wanted to switch back to iPhone for the next generation because I was curious how I would feel now, and also because the way that Apple works is that it traps you in their ecosystem, right? So I had a lot of games that I bought on the Apple Store. The App Store? The App Store? I had a lot of games and stuff that I bought in the App Store, and they're trapped in the Apple ecosystem, so if I wanted to play them, I'd have to have an iPhone. So I still have that problem. I'm still debating. I think I might go back. Oh, and Apple phones have the cutest cases. iPhones have such cute accessories. I'm not a Wacom fanboy, but their new OLED tablet makes me salivate. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Is that thin one you're talking about? Damn. The Apple Pen is without a doubt the best digital drawing pen I've ever used. I haven't used an iPhone since 4. It's been a while, huh? Android was created to compete, so it's more for the people. Yeah! My only problem is that I'm like, again, kind of dumb, so I don't know how to customize my Android. Like, I want to have a really cute custom theme, but I don't know how to customize things. And I'm sure there's easy tutorials, but me so lazy. Me so lazy, this. Yeah, 750 is not bad, actually. OLED and comes with their newest pen. Problem is, it's only 13 inches and 10... That's 13 inches. Let's see. There's 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4, 5 inches. That's pretty big, though, isn't it? Is it 13 inches for the drawing space or 13 inches for the whole tablet? I'm sorry, but blue text bubbles. Is that blue text bubbles derogatory? $750 for 13 inch. Also has touch control. I paid $700 for 22 inch. Damn. God damn. But what about your tablet? I've also paid $750 for 13 inches, but what about the tablet? Yeah, I don't know. Server price as usual, but OLED colors. Ooh, is it pink? Is there a pink one? I miss my Note 4. That was the best one I've ever had. But sadly, when I was upgrading a Note 7 release, and that's a bomb. Oh, it's the one that exploded, right? It's the one that exploded in people's pockets, right? Did I ever tell you guys the time my phone exploded? I had an iPhone. But for some reason, I had an iPhone, and what happened? I don't know why. I can't remember why it happened, but the case started misaligning for the iPhone, and I was so confused because the back was not aligning with the front case. It was kind of like bulging out a little, but I didn't know why. And then I was at like an ice cream parlor with some friends, and I was telling my friends about this problem I had because the phone was working fine otherwise. But then it didn't. And my friend was like, "Oh, let me see if I can fix it for you." So I gave it to my friend, and they took the iPhone and they laid it on the table of this ice cream parlor, and they slammed it down. And then, weirdly, it started smoking. There was a small flash of light, and it started smoking. And it got really hot. And then we were like, oh, this seems like a bad idea. So I opened the door. I picked up the phone. I opened the door. And I put it on the sidewalk and closed the door. Luckily, it was cold in Liberios that day, so it quickly cooled off. And then I later looked up, and I looked up what happened, and I learned that it was because of the lithium-ion battery was probably swelling because it was broken or it had a hole in it or something. And that because we burst it, it was liable to explode. So it was good that it did not explode. Anyway, let's see. Android is best and far more versatile, easily moddable, and you can actually keep your files and songs on it rather than trapped. Exactly. That's the one thing about Android that's really nice. It doesn't have to be stuck in the system. Yeah, one of them exploded in a cargo space of a plane. Oh, that's good. I hope that plane is okay. Years later. Anyways, I'm debating what to buy right now. Screen tablet or iPad, and which brand and type. Yeah, it's really hard. It is nice though that at least there's a lot of channels and a lot of avenues for getting reviews about this stuff like now. But I feel like we're reaching a point where all the technology, all the user technology is starting to reach a point where the details are so similar enough that it kind of doesn't matter sometimes, unless you're someone who's like for example, if you're like an audiophile about headphones, like the small differences won't matter to the layman. So it's just like, I don't know, man, get whatever works your budget and looks cute. I miss my iPhone 5 evolved into balloon. Oh, did you also get a phone that exploded? Lithium battery fires are need to watch. Need to watch from a safe distance. From a safe, far away distance. Yeah, I'm fine with a dedicated workspace. I don't know what tablet to get though. I have decent. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I guess it would depend on your purposes too. If it's just one that you're gonna use at your computer, then yeah. And if you like the OLED, go for it. Just get both. Okay, Mr. Moneybags over here. I've been switching between iPhone and Android for the last couple of years. Oh, and what are you finding, Captain? Are you finding that you prefer the Android or prefer the iPhone? Because again, there's benefits to both. My beliefs about the benefits of the iPhone is mostly aesthetic. I'm very shallow, and I like my cute Hello Kitty phone cases. Okay, so sue me. My iPhone 5 didn't explode. It got flat and leaked, and it screamed. Whoa, that also seems dangerous and bad. Uh-oh. Did you drop it or something, or did it just one day immediately like become like that? I spent a few $1,000s in the last 2 weeks uploading everything. Surely you never thought. Oh my god, Jace. I have concerns for you, Jace. We're budgeting, right? We're budgeting, right? And I can take out these glasses now. Eepy. Oh my god. I feel so tired now because I think that I was like all hyped up about the release of the soundtrack. Release of the cover. So now I'm like all the tension is being released from my body. Eepy. Wasn't an issue. The iPhone 5 battery tended to bloat after a while. Oh my god, that's scary. What else was I gonna do with the money I saved and wasn't able to spend in the last 6 months? That's true. You should get a Steam Deck. Guys, if you like, a Steam Deck is actually a really good investment because most of your games are on Steam anyway. So if you're on the go and you want to play your Steam games, it's really good. Honestly, I think the Steam Deck is probably a better investment than if you were to get a Nintendo Switch, or that's it, huh? I guess handheld is just Nintendo Switch and all of the Steam Deck and Steam Deck copies. I don't know, what is that category of console called where it's just a mini computer? Oh no, her Hello Kitty girl side is coming out. I want cute stuff. I want to live my life in a cute dream. I ordered bed sheets the other day, because I realized I only had 2 sets of bed sheets, and I got these cute pink ones. And I got these pink silk pillows because I deserve it. I used it until iPhone X came out. That's a thing too. Like as a VTuber, you kind of have to use an iPhone X Plus because of tracking. You should have a dedicated iPhone for that, but not everybody can afford even the first iPhone, so. My family has like a hand-me-down system, so I get a free phone upgrade with what else? Oh, my family kind of does a similar thing. More VTuber merch. I think the Switch is way cheaper though, right? It is way cheaper. It is. It is. Although I guess at this point in time, it's probably better to wait because they announced the Switch 2. They're working on the Switch 2 already, right? Like I'm assuming that it's gonna be what, no more than 5 more. Since they've announced that they're working on it, probably what, 5 years in development? It could be 10 years, right? Surely. Especially because I think it's not gonna be that much of an upgrade from the last one. I tend to prefer Android, but I will admit iPhones look a lot nicer. They do look nicer, right? I wish Androids were just cuter. What happened to the era when you had like the LG chocolate? The LG chocolate was super cute. That was a revolution. And also, SNSD, Girls' Generation told me to buy the LG chocolate. So who am I to say no? My finance guy is gonna scream into my ears if I ever show him my bank statement this month. He's gonna have a heart attack if you show him. But you should also show, you should also show him, but he'll be like, oh, who's this person you've been donating money to? Who's Rina Astera? And then you can spread the good lore. The good word. The good book. Steam Deck has emulators, so it can be your Nintendo Switch and more. True. Not that I support emulation. Money for the right cause. Who remembers Motorola? Oh my god, I forgot they existed. You guys remember Motorola? You guys remember BlackBerry? You guys remember what other phone brands were there? Nokia. Nokia still exists, but I just don't think they make phones anymore, right? That's okay. I have an investing retirement plan. It's up 20%. Let's go! Woohoo! Woohoo! Retire soon. I used to have like a $50 Motorola phone. That's crazy. I think my first phone was one of those... Wait, no. If I tell you guys my first phone, you're gonna call me a hag. You're gonna call me a hag if I tell you my first phone. I'll tell you anyway. Everyone in my school had Blackberries to use BBM. That's crazy, dude. I remember that era. Remember when Blackberries were like a sign of wealth? It was like a status symbol. That was crazy. Sony Ericsson. Oh my god. These sound like old curse words. Rina, their retirement age is 67. I am not that old. Right, you're a Zoomer. Right. Nokia still makes phone mainly for old people who still... Oh, go on, tell us. I'm going to call you a hag anyway, so might as well say it. Okay. Wait, it's not that bad. I think some of you guys had worse answers than me. My first phone was... Do you guys remember that? Do you remember that? I think it was a Nokia phone, right? Was it the one where it had the... It was a brick phone. And then on the sides, it had these, like, gummy white pads. They look like bumpers. But, like, when someone would call you, they would light up. Do you guys remember that phone? When someone called you, it would light up with different, like, gamer colors. What was it called? What was that phone? Let me see if I can find it. What was that phone called? Nokia brick phone. Lights on sides? What was that? Oh my god. Wait, is this it? The Nokia 3220? Is this it? Oh my god, was this the phone? Oh my god. I think it might have been something like this. Nokia 3220. That's crazy. When did this phone come out? Let me see. I have to see how badly I've dated myself. 2004. Wow. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Does anyone remember Mixit? It was like the Neanderthal age WhatsApp. What's Mix? Oh wait, the words Mixit! Oh my god, I remember those words. Holy shit, that's crazy! Oh my god! That like unlocked like a latent memory. Hag phone, MySpace 2004. I know some of you weren't even born in 2004. Okay, I get it. Anyways, I had that phone, and then I lost it on the school bus. And my parents got mad at me, so they downgraded me to, I think it was a Nokia, like an actual Nokia brick phone. Like from the late 90s or something. Okay, wait, Rita, don't you dare accuse me of not being born yet in 2004. I don't know, you're pretty Zoomer coded. You did say re-skibbity the zero, phantom tax or something. That's pretty Zoomer coded. My first one was an HTC. I still remember detachable batteries. Dude, I had an HTC too. Not my first phone, but later on I had an HTC. And I had like, it was one of those ones where I could slide it open. And you have a key. No, wait. No. That was my, was that the phone? Yeah, I could slide it up. And it had a little keyboard. And it had a little joystick in the middle where I could use it to navigate. Dude, that's so nostalgic. I don't mind being an iPad kid in this day and age. The iPad kids are fine. They're doing okay. I remember ICQ. Uh-oh. God. Tragedy. I was barely conscious when the 32220 came out, though. It's true. God. Back when troubleshooting phone guides included removed battery. Right? Oh my god, that's crazy. And when your phones actually came with proper phone guides. That shit was crazy. And then when your phone would come also with, it'd come with headphones sometimes. Yes, so the first one was the light up phone, and then I got an actual brick phone that I think the only thing I could do on it was play Snake. And after that, I think I got an iPhone. I don't remember which kind. And then I got the HTC one, the slidey HTC phone. I'm not even that old. That's true, actually. Ponsan, you're old. That's what you say anyway. That is what you've publicly purported. Anyways, and then I had the HTC phone where I slide it up and had a little keyboard and the little joystick. And then I dropped that in a toilet one time when I was drunk. I tried to put it in a bag of rice. Did not save it. It was, my friends will know, my friends who were friends with me during that period, they'll know that every time I would tweet or talk with that phone, it looked like Eldritch, it looked like Eldritch speech from the beyond. Like, it looked like the Elder Gods were trying to communicate with us. Cause like, it wouldn't, cause like, hold on a second. Tara's my butler. My butler asking about my well-being. What was I saying? We are officially old. We're all old. You guys are old too. You mentioned Mixit. You mentioned ICQ. You mentioned HTC. You mentioned the Blackberries. Rina got her first phone 20 years ago. Don't talk about we don't talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Maybe I got my phone late, huh? You don't know if I got my phone late. Remember all the phones the edition charge? Yes, it was so annoying. Didn't they win a lawsuit recently against Apple? And Apple has to have they're not allowed to use their I think it was in Europe, right? Like Apple's not allowed to use their proprietary chargers now, and they have to use a USB micro USB or something now. I don't remember. I was born post 2000, 2010 stuff in my jam, Rina. Don't say you're post. You don't say you were born post 2000s. Say you remember the Nokia 32220. I was also born post 2000. I am Zimmer. That's crazy. What? No way. No fucking way. iPhone kids are doing okay in this age. Meanwhile, iPhone, iPad kids, skibbity riz, toilet, phantom tax. Look at the There are parts of things that the iPad kids are doing okay, okay? Swag and YOLO. Stop! No, my CS CEO can't be saying swag and YOLO to me. Yeah, EU regulations. Yeah. America USB MP3 players. Oh my god. Do you guys remember the little sticks? Yeah, is that it? Like, it'd be the little MP3 stick, and then you could put like 10 songs on it. I definitely didn't have a username YOLO swag hamster. USB-C everything. Right. Yeah, Apple fans will finally get an upgrade because lightning cables are 40% of the speed of USB-C. Oof. Oofa doofa. Epic fail. Oh, stop! Stop! You can't all be younger than me. There's no way. Legally, there's no way you guys can all be younger than me. Anyway, so yeah, when I would type, when I dropped my phone in the toilet, you know the crazy thing is? You know what the insane thing is? I was so stupid. I was drunk, and then I dropped it. I put it in my back pocket of my pants, and I took my pants off to use the toilet, and then the phone dropped inside, obviously. So at least it was before I peed. But like, I just took the phone out, shook off the water, and put it back in my pants. And then I went back to sit with my friends, and I was like, I dropped my phone in the toilet, and they're like, Rina, you should put that in a bag of rice. So anyway, so this was how I typed for a long time. I typed like so it was really hard to understand what I was tweeting. Sorry you're in your dreams, Rina. I'm not a fellow old head. I'm just a cute little tiny zoomer. Isn't lightning cable always the fastest? I don't. Is it? Is it not? I don't know. I'm just a little child. She have known by the fact that age of 30 is the man. Nobody who's old says that when talking about their friends. So things like swag and on fleek, Yas, fire stand, the face one. That's crazy. We're just older iPad kids. We didn't have an iPad. I didn't have an iPad growing up. You kidding me? Girls and their phones. Girls and their toilet phones. Yeah, I went to see. My first phone was Nokia 3310 and then Nokia. Why did I read that as IKEA? Nokia 3310. When did that come out? Nokia 3310. Oh, wait. Is this? Oh my god, wait. The Nokia 33... Oh my god! The Nokia 3310 was the phone that they downgraded me to after I lost the 3220. I lost the 3220 on the school bus, and then they were like, you don't deserve a new fancy phone. They gave me the 3310. I think? No. Was it 3310? No, it looked like the 3310, but it wasn't the 3310. So I remember the center had 4 directional buttons. So it was like probably an older version of this. I just got on the internet very early at the age of like 4. So wow, that must have messed you up. I'm an old head at internet times, but young in the real world. It is weird because I feel like a lot of the arbitrary lines that distinguish you between being a young person, like a Zoomer, and between being a Zoomer or a millennial, it's very much dependent on your experience, right? Growing up. Because you can be someone who's in their early to mid 20s, but you grew up with no internet. Which means that you probably or you didn't touch the internet until like much later when you're older, because you live in the countryside or a small town, which makes you much more aligned with millennials, right? But then you might be a millennial who grew up with the internet the entire life, and maybe you're super up to date on all the memes, and you just know all of the new lingo, and you just relate really well to young people, and they just really understand you, and people are like, oh my god, Rina? You're old? No way. You seem like my age. So, you know, that could be your experience too. Yeah, that's the phone my parents got for me for emergency. Then one of the neighbor kids stole it, and I was so stressed because I thought, no! Those fucking neighbor kids! Did you kill them? I just used a Nokia. Snake was so good. It was the best game to play on the Nokia. But then my parents bought me the better iPhone. I was so confused. Oh. I mean, thank you, neighbor kids, I guess. Also, congrats, Rina. Yay! 801 subs! Woohoo! Let's go! Whoa! To the moon! 1,000 subs next. But thank you, Pan-san! Thank you guys all for your support! Woo! It's all been downhill ever since I watched Inuyasha. My mom's created 6 that altered my brain in the worst way possible. Oh, it like destroyed your brain chemistry. It's like your brain on anime. Ended. I didn't find out about the son until like 15 years later. How'd you find out? Did they like apologize to you? I'm not coping. I dropped my 3310 down a canyon into a river and it worked after I found it. What? That's crazy! What? Bro, these old phones, they're made like old World War II like mines. Or like mines. Like you could find one buried in the sand like 100 years later and you could still play Snake on it. That's crazy. The hospital is running out of copium supply. The hospital would not run out of copium supply. Okay, I'm rich. I could buy more copium. It's a shame that dumb phones peaked in the 2000s. New dumb phones suck. Are there new dumb phones? I was looking on Google when I was looking up the phone, the 3310. It showed me that there's a new 3310, which looks like the old 3310, but also not the old 3310. Because it has a touchscreen on it, so what's the point? It's kind of cute though. Congrats on 800. Thank you! Thank you guys! 800! Woohoo! Woohoo! You guys know the number 801 is yaoi in Japanese? Because it's ya, 8, O for 0, and then E for 1. So it's yaoi. We're at yaoi subs! Woohoo! I think my downfall began when I asked my dad if I could use his laptop again. No! And he didn't put any child restrictions. No! 800 astronauts strong. Woohoo! Yaoi astronauts! My parents just didn't tell me apparently because small town rumors spread easily. And they dealt with it with his parents. Oh, they dealt with it. Your parents dealt with it behind your back. Why do you know that off the top of your head? Can I speak Japanese, silly? Yeah, that's why. I love you in Mandarin Chinese numbers is 5. Sounds. I don't remember what it is. 5, 3. That's not right. I love you forever. 5. Woo. It's some number that starts with 5 is how you say I love you in Mandarin with numbers. 520. Is that it? Oh man, did that old fat gateway laptop and then I had an Acer. Whoa. And that's when the brain rot started. That is when the brain rot started. It was all over for me after I watched FMA in 240p with each episode in 5 to 7. You're old. Oh my god, Duke's actually old. Duke's actually old. 5 to 7 parts? That's my era, baby boy. I watched the anime in 16 parts in separate things on YouTube. And sometimes they would get rid of, like somebody would delete or YouTube would copyright strike the 6th part and then you couldn't finish the episode. And then you had to find a different part 6 on YouTube. And it would be cut slightly different. Woo. Erling. Oh, so it's 520. Okay, 520. Thank you. Ooh, Erling. Well, knee. Knee. I'm so bad at Chinese. Okay, well, anime was on the TV in the Philippines, so it's already cooked by then. Oh, I mean, if you were born in the Philippines and grew up there, there's nothing you could do. Yeah, I'm a Zoomer. How can you be a Zoomer watching 240p? There's no way. What, you were a Zoomer who had YouTube from the late 90s? Huh? Did you have a magical computer that was time traveling? Don't lie to me, Duke. You think I don't know that you're an old person? I was not born in the Philippines. I only lived for 1 year as a kid. Oh, but that was a very formative 1 year that completely altered your brain history. It happens. I remember when I was a little kid, I befriended this one girl who, because she had, she had Chinese bootleg VCDs, of Ranma Half. I think I told this story before. And it only had Chinese subtitles. And I can't actually really read Chinese. So I was just watching it and not understanding Japanese and just like absorbing the anime. But I was an addict. It was because I was an addict at that point. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, I gotta get my anime fix. Well, there is something. I don't know why these cartoons, these Inuyashas, these Pokemons are different from my Ed, and Eddies, but it's different. Something about the sauce is different. I gotta get my fix, baby. Anime ga daisuki wa. My two oldest siblings were born in the Philippines, so they corrupted me. Oh no. Oh yeah, you mentioned this. No, I'm a Zoomer. Skibbity Riz. You're so not. You're also copium. This whole time you calling me a hag. You're a geezer. Now one of them is filmmaker and the other one does Oh, one of your siblings also does VTubing? Whoa, that's crazy. Chinese cartoons, but like DVDs. Yeah. No, it was a Japanese cartoon. It's Ranma, but it had Chinese. It was either Chinese subtitles or Chinese. No, it was Chinese subtitles or Japanese audio. I did not understand either of those at the time, so I was like, I don't know what's going on. You weren't really watching anime if you didn't watch it in Spanish with English subs at 140p. Exactly. Based, yeah. Yaoi number, but there's no Yuri number. That's so true. Offensive. Every time a Yaoi number is spoken, a Yuri loses its wings. What would it even be? Yuri. Ri could be, is it 9 or 6? It's 9 or 6. That's Ritsu, I think. I think there must be a Yuri number. I just don't know it because I'm misogynist. Mirai Nikki and Chobits altered my. Why were you watching Mirai Nikki, bro? Chobits, I understand because it looks misleadingly for kids. My anime kawaii music stopped. Chotto matte. Where's my anime kawaii music? We need more kawaii anime. Nani ga ii? It's cute. Chobits looks misleadingly for children, but Mirai Nikki straight up looks like it's murder hell. Skibbity Riz is Gen Alpha speak. I don't even know if it's Gen Alpha speak. My niece does not talk like that. I have a whole collection of bootleg Ultraman. Do you still watch Ultraman now? Or wait, okay. Since you watched Ultraman early on, did it turn you into a Kamen Rider fan now as an adult? I have like a theory that if you watched like Ultraman and any of those kind of like, because Power Rangers is not quite the same, but if you watched Ultraman, I feel like that would have turned you on to Tokusatsu. I'm still in my 20s. I'm a youngin'. But for how long? For how long, Duke? I watched Digimon and Naruto back then. Oh yeah, that's definitely what destroyed my brain too. My first anime was Kill la Kill. Whoa, that's crazy. That's a really late time to be a really late anime for your first one. Because Kill la Kill was what? Kill la Kill was... I'm gonna guess 2000 and... 16? 2016 is my guess. Okay, let us see if I'm right. When was Kill la Kill? When was Kill la Kill? 2013! I'm off by 3 years. Holy shit. Really? That's crazy. Ria 6, but there's no U as far as I can tell. Yeah, but the Yuri fans surely must have made their own. I think I watched the first 20 episodes of Naruto in Portuguese with English subs. Man, we anime fans were desperate that back then. None of that, it's all available on Crunchyroll. None of that, it's all on Funimation's dead now. None of that, it's on Hulu. None of that, it's on High Dive. None of that shit. Are we counting Pokemon and Digimon as the first animes? I think it is. Because even then as a kid, you knew that shit hit different, you know? I think my soul will inevitably be more crushed until I reach the age of 30, at which point I will unlock forbidden knowledge in the world. Yes! It's actually how it goes, Jace! I'm so excited for you to turn 30. Not that I am 30, but if someone who had turned 30 already was speaking, then they would say that after you turn 30, you just don't give a shit anymore, and the world opens up for you because you just are too tired and you don't give people shit anymore because you have too much shit of your own. 2013. Ouch, right? 2013 is bad. God, I thought it was 2016. God damn. I watched Kill Kill when I was 11, it seems. That's crazy. That's insane. For years, Rina. I'll be my 20 for years. I don't believe you, Mr. Torpedoes. Miss Torpedoes, if that is your real name. Rina, I'm not gonna turn 30 for quite some time now. But when you do, it will be like a sweet fruit ripening just in time for you to pluck it. That will be your 30s. Well, besides those, it'll be Ginga no Bore Oshi. What the heck's Ginga no Bore Oshi? Is that the Ginga space one? No Bora Oshi. Oh, Ginga Nagare Boshi? Oh, Silver Fang. What is this? Like White Fang, but different? Teenage on Love Hina. Those ones I also watched early on. My first anime was Tenchi Muyo! Oh my god, that's crazy on Cartoon Network. That was an evolution in some ways. Didn't Tenchi Muyo have so many sequel series too? God, do you remember that back in the day when harem anime could just have shitty spin-off sequels and it would just be fine? That's good art. Is that yours? I just got... Yeah! I drew this! Thank you, thank you! Yeah! It's the art I drew for my cover. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? Thank you. Because I'm too cheap to pay for artists to do it. Because I'm like, if I can draw it, why pay for someone else to do it? And I'm not 30 yet, and I feel like that now. Whoa. I feel like the youngest miserable git. No, but see, it's different. Because now maybe you have darkness in your soul currently, like Ansem. But when you reach 30 proper, you're gonna, it's not gonna be a darkness where it's like, fuck this world. It's gonna be a, fuck this world. It's like nihilism, but brackets positive. Right now it's nihilism, brackets derogatory. Now it's nihilism, brackets positive. It's indeed multiple years, plural, no copium. I don't believe you. My first time was probably Pokemon. Yeah, that was a lot of the first ones, yeah. A harem tap animes, High School DxD. I still haven't watched that. I haven't watched that. You told us you don't get stream commissions yet to... You told us you don't get stream commissions yet to pay for art. I mean, I have a big girl job, so I can pay for stuff. But I hate to do I fucking hate doing commissions. Sorry guys, I hate doing commissions. That's a lie. If by 25 you aren't mellow, you won't be. You think so? I feel like by 25, I feel like by 25, one should be, one is allowed to still be quite depressed and not got their shit figured out. By 27, you should start figuring your shit out, and then by 30, you realize that nobody has their shit figured out. But that's okay. It's about dogs who hunt bears. That's crazy. It's wildly popular in my country. I don't know anyone who hasn't seen it unless they're from the ultra. Oh wow. I only jumped out of a plane 5 times and my knees are already crunchy. That's crazy, bro. I would never. You know those challenges where Mr. Beast is like, jump out of this plane and I'll give you $10,000. I don't know if I could do it because A, I would drown because I can't swim, and B, I have a terrible fear of heights. So asking me to jump out of a plane into a lake is like telling me to die twice. Dude, I try not to die in my mid-20s. What happens after 30 scares me, frankly. You know what? Real talk for a second? Real talk for a second, Nolan. I used to be scared too. I used to be scared of the 30s. And I was really convinced I would probably die really young. Not for any like horrible reasons, but I was just like, man, I feel like I'm gonna get hit by a bus or something. And I was so scared of getting old. But honestly, like I've said before, when you, after 30, yes, your body starts to break down, but also your mind opens up because you have so much more life experiences that you're super like I said, you don't give a shit anymore. And it's like freeing. It's not I don't give a shit. Like, cause like, I feel like before you're 30, you're so self-conscious about everything you do. You're so self-conscious about everything you do and what people might think of you, but not like in an active way. It's just the fact that like, that's just how your brain is wired. It might be a survival thing, but after you turn 30, it's so freeing. And because you realize that everybody else your age also doesn't give a shit. There's like so much less drama, and anybody who still causes drama, it's because they haven't matured yet. Active nihilism, so true. Good luck, I'll watch more later. Nice health. Yeah, go enjoy the day. It has nice weather, even though it's burning, but good luck. Optimistic nihilism is a real philosophy, actually. Yeah, like everything everywhere all at once. Very good movie. So is early 20s depression just normal? Yeah, it actually is just normal. I mean, like, it's like a lot of people are like, oh, depression not normal. But I think being really depressed in your 20s, early 20s is very normal. I'm not saying that you shouldn't seek help for it, obviously, because you should. But like, if you feel like nobody else is suffering like this, don't worry. Like, it's very relatable. A lot of people are also suffering in the same way. And that's why I think it's okay to talk about these days. You can be open about feeling really depressed. Oh no, I didn't jump into like, I hit the ground semi. What? That's horrible. What? Oh my god, no wonder your knees are messed up. That she turned 30 and unlocked the secrets of the universe. Exactly. I'm literally 1 year off from 30. Oh yeah, don't worry. It's the worst. The worst is when you're 29 and you're about to turn 30. That is the worst year of anxiety ever. Because you're like, holy shit. Because a lot of people, I don't know why it's like such a landmark age in society, that 30. Because I don't know why it's such a landmark age in 30. It's like, oh, when you turn 30, your life is over. If you've accomplished nothing before you turn 30, then you're a fucking like failure and loser. But it's not true. It's not true. I genuinely believe that the 30s are the new 20s. Because like you're supposed, for people who are supposed to have figured themselves out as a teenager, like that's the years to experiment and figure out who you are. No, untrue. The whole of your 20s is for figuring out who you are. And at 30, it's like that's when your life actually begins. Because I feel like a lot more people are late bloomers than they expect. I was a late bloomer. I didn't discover a lot of things about myself until much later. And that's okay. It's actually much more common than you think. I used to be scared of the 30s. After 30, before you're 30 and you quit. I'm very young. I'm very young. Rina's like 478 already, so she got that bonus a long time ago. It's true. No, I will not seek help. They lie by saying it won't affect my career, but actually, oh yeah, no, depending on your career. But if you seek help privately, there are some places, some countries, some cultures, some fields where it's absolutely not safe to seek help. Absolutely. Obviously, depending on your situation. But if it's only due to personal reservations about seeking help, then go seek help. So is becoming a grand wizard at 40 real? And you go, I think so. I'm not 40, so I would not know. I'm a spry young person, but that'd be interesting. It's the young to hag cutoff. I don't know about that one. But I already stopped caring in that manner when I was 19. Then you were an early bloomer. You are like the cherry blossom that blooms out of season. And then tourists are like, what the fuck? The cherry blossoms are blooming in Japan already? But I bought my tickets for March and April. What? So you were the cause of much of their ire. Parents, I gave to birth to you when I was the same age as you. I know, it's so messed up when they say that. It's so messed up. Your parents are like, I gave birth to my first child when I was 19. And I'm like, you're insane. 19-year-olds are children. They are not prepared to care for another child. They're like, oh, when I was your age, I had 3 children and I had a house that I purchased with my first year of earnings. I'm like, it's a different era. This is a different world. There's no way you can do that now. Monkey Brain says, me alive, me 30. Me best, me beat the sharp teeth, me beat the tummy horse. Me no worry no more. Exactly! That's the attitude we want. Monkey Brain say, I used to be scared of getting old, but getting older is actually a privilege. Like I know it's like crazy when people are like, oh my god, I'm getting wrinkles and stuff like that. I also don't want wrinkles, but being able to live so long that your body is starting to die slowly is amazing. It means that you're defeating time. We have created technology and we have created a lifestyle where we can defeat one of the fundamental laws of nature, time. We can defeat time. We can kill the god of time. We can go to his face and punch him. We can reverse death. We will live forever. We will defeat entropy. At least soon. That's the goal anyway. We will defeat entropy. You're never actually prepared though. For in general, I will seek help by venting to strangers. Yeah, trauma dump on people. No trauma on people. I haven't got my shit figured out at all. I'm still full of youthful rage. Hope I get a mellowing windfall. It's gonna be a hard life. You have so much time left, Jace. Like you said, you're a young and spry youngin. Well, my peers had kids when we were like 20 to 21. That phones. Yeah, oh my god. People who graduated university or college and immediately had kids. I'm like, bro, what the hell? You just finished school. Why do you want to take on another responsibility so quick? Yeah, the younger the mother, the better. Within common sense, of course. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's so many people who are parents, and they should not be. Because they want to be parents, but I'm like, you're still a child yourself. I don't know if you can take care of another one. Crony. We will punch Crony in the boob. I take have cope, but it's more like hey. It's just wisdom. It's spitting. I'm spitting facts, like a fax machine that they still use in Japan. It's okay to be born in 1991, Rhea. There's no need to hide it. Why do you say I was born in 1991? Who says that? Well, where did you pull that number from, huh? Being bi too. Parents be like, how are you gonna single when you immoral? I think I saw a post that was like that. It was like, I came out to my parents as bisexual. They were just like, damn, both men and women don't want you. And I was like, damn. One of my friends from middle school became a single mother by choice. Wow. I mean, if you have a very good, obviously, when I say these sentences, they're big generalizations. But the thing is that everybody should, everyone's situation is different. If you have a very strong support system, and your family and you, I still think probably if you're a child, like before the legal age, and even then you probably don't have enough information. But maybe you have a very special circumstance where your family is very supportive and you're very informed and you've always wanted to be a mother. Then maybe that is okay. Maybe that's okay. It all depends on everyone's situation. Now you have a parents like, you still got no game? Yikes, not my son. I remember my grandma? My grandma was like, well, you go out of the time. When are you gonna bring home a guy? And I'm like, what the fuck? And like whenever I go out late, because I am an adult, and my friends, and we hang out late, and I come home, my parents are like, oh, did you go on a date? And I was like, hi, you wish. And we all laugh, and then we cry. Younger mother is better if all things are optimum. Rarely is everything optimum. It's very rare that everything is optimum. Because yes, theoretically, I think biologically, sure, maybe your eggs are more viable or whatever at a younger age. But that's not just one consideration. You have to have stable housing. You have to have a stable support system. You have to have a stable income. You have to have time. You have to have good mental. You have to have good emotional. Because people, after giving birth, it's incredibly common incredibly common to get postpartum depression. Like it happens very often. It's just people don't talk about it because often people are expected to deal with it themselves. Hi, Rina Astera. Thank you, Calm. Hello. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so excited. That's finally out, and then I can just I can't relax. I have to move on to the next project. But I'm so excited that you guys are seeing the fruits of labor. Like 99. You'll never know my age. Riz so negative. My parents ask me if I'm gay like once a week. If anyone's born in 1994, should be turning 30 this year. I refuse to believe it. Definitely go older. You guys are trying to like figure out my age like a math equation. Like a math equation on your exam. It's like, if blah blah blah, this factor, and they got a car at this age, and they got a driver's license, then how old are they at year X? Oh, she did not have her stuff together. She didn't know which one of her 4 sugar daddies was the father. Uh-oh, that's not great. Our society's too shit for young mothers. Exactly, yeah. It's not... It's crazy because there's not a strong support system for young mothers in general. Like, it's not like the government... Like, yeah, you do get some money from the government if you are a, like, parent in general. But I don't think there's, like, enough, support in general. Like support systems, support programs, and definitely not enough education either about what goes into parenting. There's so much stuff you don't know. Rina's 660 years old, obviously. Yeah, exactly. Wait a second, that's a double number. Rina, did you listen to Elvis Presley? I mean, in media passing. I think I only know like 2, like maybe 1 Elvis song. No, 2 Elvis songs. I know You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, and then there's Blue Moon Sway or something? Blue Moon something? See, I don't even know how it goes. The average age at which people got their first phone in the early 2000s. Shush you. No matter what, so it doesn't really matter. Wow. Next project? Oh yeah, I mean, always gotta be working on the next projects. Always gotta be working on the next covers, the next, whatever merchandise, next, whatever shit, game show, next, whatever I'm doing. Next video, I'm producing a ARG. That's not what, I don't know. Yeah, I'm making an ARG next. It's, in fact, it's already started. Look under your chair. 3 of you guys in the chat should have a number under your chair, taped to your chair. The ARG started. And if you don't have your number yet, I'm gonna send out that means that your number's in the mail and you'll receive it in 2 weeks. I don't know. Rina, whose eyes are under my bed? Don't worry about that. That's not part of the ARG. It's like the old man where it's like, oh, master, I feel the power. What's happening? And the old man's like, I don't know. That's scary. That's me. Jace, who are those eyes under your bed? I don't know. That's scary. Blue suede shoes. Oh, maybe that one? Can't believe Rina was born when Black Plague was still a thing. I wonder how do you guys think superheroes existed? Like in the DC and Marvel universe, did superheroes exist back in the Middle Ages? They must have, right? Why didn't they prevent the Black Plague? Why didn't they prevent all the Crusades and stuff? Rina's so old, her birthday is in BC. So messed up. It's even more messed up because technically they changed it to be BCE now and CE, Common Era before Common Era. So that means that I'm so old that it was even before they changed it to BCE. Why is it looking at me? Look back at it. Make friends with it. Rina's under my chair. Nyaha, Nipa. Only get that technology soon. Oh my god, postcard from Rina, so lucky. Yeah! It's gonna be shaped in a weird... It's gonna be in like a funny little box, and it might have some tubes sticking out of it, and some wires. But don't worry, that's just how mail looks... Postcards look like from Liberios. What's that 69? Noise. Oh, nice! Yeah! That's the first clue in the ARG. There's literally a colony about Stone Age Avengers. Oh! Why didn't they stop the Crusades? Man, I love the Black Parade. Oh yeah, the Black Plague. Still remember when that came. I think all the bad events are also done by supervillains. Oh, really? Oh, the Black Plague? I remember that. It says 3 to me. 69-3. Interesting. What is this code? What is this cipher? If I get any autograph Rina merch, I'll turn to a family heirloom. What about the pipe bomb? Just kidding. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh, karaoke you went? Oh yeah, karaoke. I was thinking about doing the original goal was I was gonna do karaoke if we reached 500 subs before the end of May, but then it didn't happen. So I'm gonna do first karaoke at 1,000 subs. Woohoo! Woo! What's it like? Oh god, you know it's like the craziest mess how they talked about when they introduced World War II in the Harry Potter universe. It was like, bro, now that you've introduced this historical event, you're gonna have to explain why the wizards did not stop these horrible acts of like these horrible atrocities. Like, that's messed up. Whenever you explain that a secret society has been hiding forever, and then you make it canon that big historical atrocities happen and they didn't stop it, you're like, well, they're just evil, right? Like, mutants existed in Marvel in the BCs. In DC, I think it was a more recent thing overly as of the New 52. The fucking New 52. I hate the New 52. It ruined so many series that I was really into. I tried it too. I read a lot of the first issues for a lot of the lineup for the New 52. And the only ones that seemed kind of interesting, I think the Supergirl comics seemed kind of interesting. And I think I read this, I think Swamp Thing? Was that Swamp Thing had a reboot for 52 and it sounded pretty good. And then I think a lot of them were just bad. Supergirl, I remember being pretty decent, though. Rina's just terrified of live singing. I already know. I'm a little bit terrified of live singing. I'm a little bit terrified. But I do karaoke a lot, so... 1,000 subs, Ikuzo! Soon! Soon! Tomorrow. Just kidding. Why didn't you... Wingardium Leviosa, the nukes. It's true, why didn't you? Why didn't you Disbarrow? Why didn't you... World Hunger? Why didn't you make the food? Never asked who the minions were for. That's horrible! That's horrible! that's what we got. We'll create 200 more people and then indoctrinate them to do Astera Corp. Yeah. Get those 200 bot accounts. Just kidding, don't do that. YouTube will strike my channel down. But do loop my cover repeatedly, because I think it does contribute towards watch time. I was looking at current projections. Sorry for being super transparent if you guys don't care about this part of the talk. But I think based on current projections, we should get membership by September, I want to say. If we keep going at this rate. I think September is probably monetization. Unless I either A, get canceled, or B, I explode in virality, which is unlikely. Well, getting canceled is quite likely. The Y glass. Hi, Rhea! Welcome. Yeah, I'm just getting a little sippy every time it comes by my mouth. That's why I'm not, you know, getting super distracted whenever but I'm staying hydrated. Rina, didn't I tell you at 2.0 that we would hit member before the end of the year? I think you did. Before end of year, yeah! But what if before end of summer? I'm joking. I beg, make sure it's farm metaphor is still working. It is still working, yeah! Yeah, I got a bunch of shorts loaded. I'm just trying to do it so... This is my current theory. My current theory is that if I upload a short for every day that I'm not streaming, it'll seem to the algorithm like I upload a new video or release new content every single day. That's my hope. Because honestly, it takes a while to make shorts too. But I'm thinking if I do one, yeah, every single day that I'm not here, then it should keep the algorithm going. Okay, we can make membership before the end of... Guaranteed, you think so? I don't know if we can do it before the end of summer. I really don't know. Because there's only 2 months left. You know, maybe member might be early. You think so? Because it's 3,000 watch hours, right? Oh, no, 4,000 watch hours. So I don't think it'll be earlier. I don't know. Based on the current pace, I do feel like it might be September. Are you sipping silly girl juice? I wish I was sipping silly girl juice. I actually think... Oh, wait, no, I have 1 bottle left. I have one, or not bottle. I have a can left of sippy juice. Maybe for a stream, a late night stream, we'll do some sippy juice. Don't underestimate what single large rate can do for your subs. Gotta mark yourself in VTuber spheres. Maybe. I'm just so shy. I feel so awkward. Guys, I'm not built for this. I'm not built for this. I'm so shy and awkward about befriending other VTubers. And I also hate, like... Man... Have you guys ever been to networking events? Like, not for VTubing specifically, but like for work networking events? I hate networking events because it's so transparent. Like, you're like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. Because the ideal world, in the ideal world at networking events, you make friends with other people in your field, and you become really good friends, and they just like your vibe, and they like your work ethic, and they maybe and then maybe they'll find other work for you or recommend you for other jobs in the future. That's the ideal path for networking. But the real way that networking works is that people swarm big wigs or people who are really important or who can do a lot for you, and they swarm them like a mob of locusts. And everybody tries to be very charming and funny, and it's so transparent. Everybody's just is trying to get hookups, and that's the point of the event. But I myself am so bad at that. I'm so bad at being like. I'm so bad at it. I just want to make friends, and I'm so bad. Anyways, I'm a really good streamer, is the point of this conversation. I'm so awkward. Okay. I mean, I found you because someone advertised for you. That's true. That's true. I should buy ads on YouTube. It just feels like a contest to see who can plays the most. Exactly! And I hate... Because, I try my best to be pretty genuine about my interactions and stuff. Like, if I don't feel a vibe with someone, then I won't befriend them. And if I feel that someone is being disingenuous to me, then I may not be as into them, right? But when I have to advertise myself like a product, which is why I also hate job interviews and I hate resumes, because I'm like trying to sell myself as a product, and it's just like it's so awkward. I'm like, I don't know. Look at my portfolio. If you like it, you like it. Me at the industry party in the corner, only wanting to talk to people. Exactly. It's so awkward, but everybody knows you're supposed to rub shoulders and like get to know people, and I'm like, please talk to me. Don't make me talk to you. I'm scared. Me when I'm the aloof guy at the networking event, standing mysteriously. Oh wow, he didn't approach me disingenuously. So true. We said to right? It's like that meme with the party and the guy in the corner. They don't know that I'm too socially awkward to talk to anybody. Quick, someone tell me what I can cancel Rina for. Oh, she definitely said some slurs in all of her past VODs. You'll have to find them though. For her age? Hello? Shy and awkward is memorable, especially if you go crazy meow meow explosion dance and woo hey, do you like adorable? Yeah. What does that mean? I feel like you cast a curse on me. Every time I go to events, I just hang with the people I know, and when they leave alone, I just stand. Me, that's me. It's even worse because we have our phones, but you shouldn't be taking your phone out at this networking event and looking at it, because you look even more like a loser. I don't know. Why should we hire you? I don't know, man. Why are you asking me? Yeah, it's crazy. The worst is when they ask me questions like that are already on my resume. No. Either A, they'll ask me questions that they could just answer if they look at my resume, or they're testing me, or B, they show that they didn't even look at my resume. Hey, Google. Lights on? So, like, they didn't even look at my resume. So why are they talking to me? Bro, it's so annoying. Me when I open Twitter, close it, and then reopen to go back to my home. Stop. That's me, for real. Oh, I hate it. AX is gonna be so awkward. Alright, Rina, whenever you do live announcement on Twitter, I recommend not put link, so that sinks how much of it shows to be like one. You know what? I've heard that, but I've heard so much misleading information about whether links in tweets actually affect how much people see it. Cause like for the longest time, it was the belief in social media, like the content creation advice, whatever, to not put link in the first tweet. But then later on, people did some analysis when the Twitter. I think the Twitter API or the source code was open, and people were looking at it, and they're saying that technically it doesn't do anything. But if you do testing, it does do some affecting. So I don't know. What's real? I know my friend is doing some testing about that, so I'll ask her for her results. But maybe I'll put the link in the second tweet for a while too. We'll see. Why should we hire you? You shouldn't, but you will. I hate interviews. I used to believe that if you got to the interview, a lot of the time if you get to the interview, they're just trying to see if you're not a crazy person. But now I feel like definitely if I get to the interview, it's not guaranteed. Because so many times I've gone to the interview and I still didn't get the job, and it made me depressed for a week. Do I trust Elon Musk? I trust Elon Ma. Is that a joke? My cat keeps getting shadow banned and search suggestion banned. Yeah, it's crazy. I kept getting like, it'd be like, oh, I think this, some of these replies have been hidden because they're suspicious. And it was your account. And I'm like, what, is he saying slurs? And it was just you replying normally. And I was like, why is it getting shadow banned? Creators I know have done analytics and say in LinkedIn main tweet hurts reach. Yeah. Oh, okay. I will attempt to put the link in the second tweet for a while. Let's test it out. That was in the source leak. Hashtags are also negative unless they're trending. Oh, interesting. Huh. So I should never use hashtags. Oh my god, it's so hot today. Me and my family are going out for Korean food in a bit. Cause we're gonna get that pork bone soup. Yum. Except that I'm not gonna eat pork bone soup, not gonna lie. I hate eating food that makes me do work for it. Like if I have to eat food that, like crabs and lobster, I hate eating it because I have to physically pry it open or take the shell off. Same thing with pork bone soup. It's like you spend more energy opening it than eating it. I wonder how much it would cost to stay in LA for another week to hit up at EX. I don't know, man. It will cost a lot, especially around that week. It's gonna be awful. A lot of the things you hear about these social media things are just myths. What really matters is time, shares, and hashtag. Yeah, time is so important. And also whatever you write for your title and stuff like that can be really important too. Rina should watch Yi Long Ma Chinese. Is that an actual person? Or is it like some sort... Am I gonna look it up and it's gonna be some sort of AI joke? The council wants to silence me. They do. They don't want to hear your thoughts. This man speaks the truth and they want to suppress him. Ooh, pork bone soup. Yeah, it's pretty good. I only eat it when I'm not feeling lazy. When I looked it up back then, it said 2 hashtags at most recommended. So if you have something you'd want to use as a hashtag, like, it's better just say this hag. Oh, interesting. Social media is also luck-based. Well, the thing is that, like, basically, you have to be hitting... My idea is that you have to be hitting regular content creation and being regular active, so that when you do get a video that's really hit, or if you get a viral post or whatever, then you have a backlog of content for people to look at. And it shows that you've been an active creator, and you have to keep up that momentum by being a regular person or a regular creator with regular new stuff being uploaded. But I don't know, it makes me really tired. Thinking about doing it, I was really tired. Like, you guys want to know, like, the way I do it is I post my video on YouTube, like I post my short on YouTube, and then I put whatever, like, you know, clickbaity title and hashtags there are, and then I tweet about it on Twitter because I want to drive viewers on Twitter to look at the YouTube short, because at least this is how it works for TikTok, is that if there's a video that gets a lot of hits in the first hour, then it gets recommended to more people. So the first hour, if your video doesn't get any hits at all, it kills the video. So that's why I link to my video on Twitter after I upload on YouTube. And then TikTok is actually really bad for converting people from TikTok to YouTube. So then after that, I wait until a few hours later and I'll post it on TikTok. For some reason for me, TikToks usually do pretty well when I post after midnight. Consistency is unironically the hardest part of any. Exactly. Keeping it up for so long, because you run out of creative juice or you get burnt out. Which is why it's like so hard too when you go on a break. Like this is like for later, but because I'm owning AX, I'm gonna be not working. I'm not gonna be streaming for that week. So I'm trying to schedule videos to upload every day while I'm away at AX, so that it keeps me up in the algorithm. But I don't know, man. It's hard. Looks like I can stay the extra week for just under $1,000, but you could spend that $1,000 on your tablet, Jace. You can spend it on your tablet. On social media, you gotta know people. Yeah, it's also about knowing people and networking. Some of the big creators kind of know each other. It's true. Elon Musk's Chinese comedian looks exactly like Elon Musk. Really? Oh, I gotta check him out. That sounds funny. If I were a zero following VTuber, how the hell would I even start gathering people? How do people do this? So the way that it works is you gotta network. So even though people hate Twitter, and I hate Twitter, and Twitter hates Twitter, Twitter is the best way to start networking. So you gotta follow back people. You gotta start following fellow creators in your sphere. And then when you hit certain numbers, you follow people in that number, like who are in those kind of numbers in your sphere. Because if you have similar content creation, like similar follower counts, then people are more likely to follow you. And then you also have to make sure that you are playing popular games. And then you also have to make sure that another way to do it is to show up at other creator streams and say hello and hang out with them, because then they'll say hello and hang out with you, because they'll think that, because then you seem more genuine, that you want to be friends. And then they also know that if they scratch your back, you'll scratch their back. It's a shit show. It's a lot of work. Maybe I'm being too transparent about how the process works, but that's how it works. It's basically just sucking up and making friends and networking and continuing to do that and growing. Now, but there was one important thing to know, is that you have to be genuine. People can sense immediately if you're not being genuine. So if there's a difference between faking it till you make it and being disingenuous. Because if you're lying and not being a real person, people will know. Because people are, even though all of social media is like Oshi no Ko, right? We're all lying and we're all trying to show the best versions of ourselves. But there always is a grain of truth. It's like how VTubers, it's like when they changed Kizuna Ai's person inside the suit, right? The skin suit. People knew immediately, and they are also really unhappy about it. Because even though it is a character setting, there's still a degree of truth that comes through. It's just being used as a veil, I suppose. Or join an agency. You could join an agency too, but people think that if you join an agency, it'll automatically boost you. Depending on the agency too, it'll automatically give you legitimacy or whatever. But if you don't have any skills to show for it, it's like if certain actors get roles, right? This is gonna be too normie coded, but you know Armie Hammer? The guy who's a cannibal? I mean, an alleged cannibal? Sorry, he's an alleged cannibal. He has extremely good connections, but his career in Hollywood did not take off for a long time because I don't think he's a very good actor. So if you're not at a good job, if you're not good at your job, even if you get a lot of legitimacy through an agency or whatever, you're not gonna do very well. Anyway, so the point is, be genuine as much and passionate about streaming and content creation. If you're actually interested in content creation and you actually do enjoy streaming to people and chatting with them or whatever else, then do it. But don't go into content creation and being a streamer just because you want like expecting big numbers or whatever. It is a lot of this job is like a passion project, because so much of the stuff that we do is we're not getting money, and we're not getting like maybe attention for it or whatever. Like song covers, 90% of the time you will not make back what you put into it. if anything at all, if you make anything at all into it because of licensing and all those rights. So a lot of this is passion. If you're not passionate about it, then you're not going to go very far. Also, probably should be posting random content to vtuberen if possible. I found a few people that way. Yeah, I do actually have a video I'm gonna post on Reddit sometime soon. Cause I also don't like when I feel like when you do post content across other websites, it's good to show stuff that actually there's actual content. Like, don't just spam like, hello, my name is blah blah, this is my channel. Like it's good to give people a preview of what kind of stuff that you have to offer. To be fair, I don't know how the algo works. I just keep getting suppressed, so I must be. Do you keep saying slurs? You should probably stop saying slurs. I'm joking. Maybe, are you posting a lot of links too? Classic Rina, not streaming for the entire week that I'm on leave from work and also not busy in Los Angeles. Listen, it's Anime Expo. I gotta go to see my concerts. How genuine am I, Miss Astera? You're quite genuine. I think you're very genuine. Yeah, you seem very genuine to me. Or, oh, I read that. I want to try VTubing really bad. It seems so... It is very fun. I will say, if you're not... Here's the thing. If you want to try VTubing and you're not looking to make your career or not looking to make big numbers, it's very fun. But don't enter it thinking that you're gonna, like, I don't know, blow up or whatever. It's because, like, the people who do blow up, they've been putting a lot of hard work for a long time. I think agencies only hire people with skills to begin with, though. Yeah, theoretically, that's how it works, yeah. Oh yeah, earning money from content creation isn't real. Yeah, exactly. You're not likely to make money for a long time, just realistically. I'll have to share my quirks with the world. I'd have to figure out a lot of things before I get it. Also, male VTubing is kind of like an extra difficult layer. Here's how it works. Here's how it works with male VTubing. It's a little different in the indie sphere versus the agency sphere. In the indie sphere, how do I put it? The bar to be considered quote-unquote successful as a male VTuber is much higher in the indie sphere. But the ceiling is also much... I feel like the ceiling is much higher. Or there's like different tiers. Like the first bar to become quote-unquote like popular as a male VTuber is quite high, but then the next bar to get to the next tier of like mega popular with very loyal fans is actually lower than it is for, I think, females. Because for females, they have so much competition. There's so much competition, and so it's harder to stand out. But if you are actually a talented male VTuber who gets noticed, then you will blow up pretty high. And also, I think fans of male VTubers tend to be more loyal. You're competing with a lot of people too for VTubing days. It's true, it's true. I need a quote retweet where I show all my collection of Yas and their sources. Yeah, that could be it for sure. If you do too many if you seem like you might have any activity that may be a bot, spamming, then they might hide you for a while. It should go away after a week or two though, supposedly. I wonder if there's anyone here from the Korean Discord. I posted some of your... Oh, that's really sweet! Oh, thank you, Okami. It was kind of link spam. Exactly. If you guys ever see a male VTuber debut and they praise OshiLink Gen... Jason, if you ever need any advice about VTubing stuff, feel free to ask too. I have all this useless knowledge that is useless esoteric knowledge that will not be helpful anywhere else. Enjoy both worlds by being a femboy. You know, being a femboy is an actually really interesting niche to fill in too. Because like a lot of people always say there's a high demand for femboys, but I think that and you know what? In some circles, you can be very popular as a femboy too. Like VR chat, I think you can be very popular as a femboy. But it's like a lot of people... like being a femboy isn't just having like a soft voice and a cute avatar. There's a lot of like... I think you have to... If you want to be a femboy, you have to fully commit to every aspect of it in order to get succeed as that niche. I've seen some people who can do it successfully, but they're really into that whole niche. It's totally not me, guys. So I couldn't leak my identity. Really. Male VTuber fans tend to be more loyal. When did we start... What did we start this stream again? Rita get enter. No, not like that. No, it's like they've done studies about how a lot of for example, a lot of women, like female fandoms that have large female fan base, they tend to have higher spending power, because you can look at this historically as well. Because if you want to look way back, then women were often in charge of the like, you know, shopping for the wallet for the household in terms of shopping for daily necessities and whatever else. So historically, it just like trickled down for women to have a lot of spending power. And be responsible for a lot of those things. So female fans tend to show their loyalty by spending a lot of money, and I think they get some sort of parasocial attachment stronger. That's just how I feel with my experience in this industry. What are you talking about? I'm talking about femboys. Of course, Delta would come back when I'm talking about femboys. Femboy knowledge. Forbidden femboy knowledge. Yep. Our CEO is expert in that topic. You should invite him to your TED Talk. Don't expose our CEO like that. Oh, and I love how Pansan also comes in at femboy knowledge. But yeah, if you want to be a femboy, a good place to start out for research is to go on VR chat, not gonna lie. You think I'm joking? But VR chat is a very good place to see how other femboys act and also how to get research and market knowledge. There's a reason that one of the most popular worlds there is femboy Hooters. Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about that. I just think, I'm sorry, I talk about a lot about content. I think content creation is a very interesting hole to go into. There's a lot of interesting things to see, and a lot of stuff I've learned from my past experiences and observations, and also talking with other content creators. Very interesting. It's a very specific little part in the spectrum masculine. It's actually closer to being nurtured than actually being actual feminine. It's kind of hard because those are very different audiences in general. So why do you have extensive knowledge about femboy? I don't have extensive knowledge about femboy Hooters, okay? The reason why I was on VR chat a lot... Sorry, I thought I heard something. The reason I was on VR chat a lot is because... Okay, here's another hidden tip. Another hidden tip is that if you're trying to learn another language, and you don't have a lot of practical conversation experience, VR chat is one of the best places to practice a language. When I want to get some Japanese practice, going to VR chat, they have so many rooms for you to practice Japanese. 90% of the time, it's a bunch of weebs who are just trying to roleplay at Japanese people. But when you find the real Japanese VR chat practice rooms, you can get some really good practice. Have fun, Rina. Congrats on Stellar. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna go and let you talk about it. Okay. Thanks, Lark Decent. Thank you, femboy number 1. Have a good one. Many pew later. Oh, 25. Don't mind me taking notes on how to become a manipulator VTuber from the past. I'm not a manipulator VTuber, okay? I am just a content savvy creator. I swear off, sorry, I wasn't at the femboy Hooters. I was learning You know what's actually sad? Every time I went to femboy Hooters, because I was curious about if there were any role players, it was always empty. It was always empty. But I would always see it highly, like consistently ranked pretty high in the VR chat worlds. But yeah, actually my favorite VR chat worlds were to go to the random rooms where it was just like an extremely aesthetic room, like a flooded town or something that was made by a random Japanese user and it's just there. I've seen a guy on YouTube impress people on VR chat with how many languages. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you ever want to practice a language, just go to VR chat. But you have to have at least some conversational language ability before you enter there. I don't know if I should tell you guys. Maybe I'll tell you this. There's this one room. What's that noise outside? It sounds like a whale. It's the white whale that makes you forget your memory. Anyway, so there's a lot of public rooms in VR chat where it's called like Japanese English practice rooms. But the real Japanese practice rooms, you have to go through a maze. What is that whale? You have to go into a maze and click on and solve the puzzles to get access to the actual Japanese practice room because there are so many weebs who don't actually speak Japanese going there. This is a secret. Becoming a VTuber fun. Becoming a VTuber because you are technically insane want to spread the word of your Oshi across the planet. So true, Jace. I've only used VR chat for Discord meetups before. I've never explored. It's really fun to explore. There's so many random worlds and a lot of fun costumes you can pick up. I actually really enjoyed playing VR chat. What do you mean you're not a manipulator? Didn't you just let a couple streamers ago tell me that the other VTubers are lying to me? That's not manipulation, Duke. I was just telling you the truth. I've told you, I've never lied to you. And if me telling you the truth and being so genuine, so genial to you, should be considered manipulation, then call me manipulator, I guess, for being honest to you. Rina Hakuge is outside. Yeah, so loud, right? I've used my VR headset or played VR chat in like years. I've never played VR chat with actual VR. I feel like if I played VR chat with an actual VR headset, I would get dizzy. I don't know when VR technology will get good enough for us to be using it on a daily basis or using it in a very commercial and viable way for most people to have it. But it's not there yet, man. The locomotion is not good right now. Like right now, the best way to move is like when you do the pew pew, where you press the button to move somewhere else. Because there's like experimentation, but there's no hugely commercial viable way to do locomotion without locomotion. Is that what I'm thinking of, or am I just thinking of trains? Or to do movement without getting dizzy and sick. You're still way too good at that, giving me PTSD. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Came by to say the cover is great. I felt like you're a true idol. Daniel's back to remembering you're everyone's favorite schizo. What the hell? Hey! I'm gonna only read the first half of that sentence. Yeah, we're like Cho Nihon Go Jozu. Let's talk Hayai. Exactly. Exactly. It's so awkward. Can't wait for Sal in real life, even with permadeath on. It'll be kind of fun. It'll be kind of fun. I mean, if I get to, unless everything is cash shop and I can't have cute outfits. Same, I'm not so cash money for headsets. Yeah, exactly. Even because like my brother is like a technology nerd. I was gonna say goon, and I'm like, that doesn't mean what it means anymore. He's like a technology nerd, so he'll like get the new quests every time there's a new one. And like I try it. He's like, oh, this one's so good, and I try it. And I'm like, it still hurts my head, and it still makes me dizzy, and also it's still glitchy. I think it's fad, always had been. It's a fad right now, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like in some ways they will try to make it very commercially viable within the next 20 years. At least parts of it. I don't know if we're ready for full immersion in VR, but give it 20 years and they'll make some parts of it viable. And especially if they can get Nintendo involved. Locomotions are vehicles. Uh-oh. Henki ga ii desu ne? Ii desu wa? No, it's fine. According to my friends, my type is red flags. That's good. Wait a second. I'm a purple flag. I got my VR headset like half a year off years ago, but it doesn't bother me. I spent hours in there before. Was it a... So did you... For the VR headset, is it like... So there's the main popular ones is the... There's the PSVR, which is super laggy behind. There's the Quest. And there's the one that uses... What is the one that you can use for your phone? Like you can use it with your phone. That one. Oh, what was it? I don't remember. Mine is not a popular one. Oh, so it's like a random one. No, locomotion can also refer to the movement in VR. So I'm not stupid. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Samsung Odyssey. Oh, yeah, one of the old phone ones. Yeah, I remember when phone companies were trying to get in on that bad too. Google Hardboard is also that, yeah. Then they discontinued that. I think Google had all these experimental programs in the mid-2000s and they just discontinued a lot of them. Good minion ruined. How will they ruin Lackey next? You guys in those Discord voice calls where you guys all lack off together? I came with that way too quickly. It's not a phone one. It plugs into my computer. Oh, interesting. It's not a phone one. It's not a phone one, huh? Nothing. Nothing. Anyway, I have to shower. It's getting real. Sun's getting real low, big guy. So we gotta go shower. In the club, straight off lacking off. In the club, straight off lacking off, and by it, my peanuts. That was terrible. Way too quick and actually made me laugh because of how dumb it was. There we go. My comedy career's not dead. Let's go, Stinky Rina. Yeah, No, I shower every day. I just haven't washed my hair in a few days because I try not to wash my hair too often because then I'll go bald. Yep. Ojo smella. Ojo smella. Shower no jikan da wa. Ofuro no jikan desu yo. You need a shower after lacking off with your brows. Silly hag. I do shower. I shower every day. Delta doesn't shower every day. I just don't wash my hair every day. Imagine all the people. Noted. Why are y'all noting this? The fact that you guys all get so excited when I talk about not showering. Degenerates, all of you. We're not stinking. Wait. Someone teach Rina about dry shampoo. But dry shampoo is just a lie. Fugi, dry shampoo's a lie. It's just sucking out all the... It's just mattifying all of the oil in your hair. It's not real. Let's go. Unwell, all of you. Yeah, I'm gonna probably hop off to go shower. But let me see if anyone else is streaming. I won't deny it, but are you any better? I refuse to answer that. I plead the fifth. I do think armpits are quite nice though. Armpits are pretty good. Oh, my beloved wifey is streaming soon. Oh my god, guys! Fifi's gonna be streaming in half an hour. So I'm gonna direct you guys to her. If you guys have time to hang out and looking for another cute waifu, a cute hag, my beloved waifu. Also, her thumbnail is very ahegao right now, and I don't know why she did that. I don't know why she did that, but thanks for this talk, Rina. I will take it more seriously. Yeah. If you ever need advice, please feel free to ask. Smeller. Yeah, it's gonna be there anyway, man. No need to notify. Did someone say armpit? Armpits are patrician? What does that mean? Great stream, excited for the hour. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll share it on Twitter later. But thank you guys so much for coming and making my cover release awesome. I'm so excited. Okay. I will link her stream, but as always, thank you. Oh, sorry. And I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. for the stream with Delta. I think we're playing a puzzle game together with my shitty little son. Who is actually very nice today. So, as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Otsuyap! Bye-bye. Kami Oshi finally... Oh, Captain! Who is it? It better be me. Otsuyap! Otsu.